Sup, fuckers?
What's up, everybody? We're here with the late Colin Barnes.
What's going on, guys?
He wasn't even, he got here before you did.
Yeah,
Yeah, late Joe.
Later Joe. He was still late.
Later, not late.
Once again, start time 8 o'clock, start at 8:30. That's the way we like to do it around here. But yeah, how you doing, Colin?
Pretty good. I'd be doing a lot better if I had not lost all my money gambling again and, I don't know, played slots like Joe Hooper.
Amen. Woo! I lost all my money gambling.
What day did you go?
I try to not go to the boat as much because it'll just turn into a more aggressive problem.
Right.
But I hate that boat.
I'm ready to start that process.
You should totally go to the boat and win $850.
You were playing slots.
I was at 1,050, and I lost
Playing
200
slots.
for part of it.
That's it.
Like 7/8, yeah.
Yeah.
You stole some retirement home grandma's slot money, and I don't feel good about it. Table games are the only way to go.
Oh, no, it was terrible. It wasn't even like I was getting any help. It'd be decent if I got away, just like, $50 loss, $70 loss, just had the slots fuck me a little bit. No. Joe was over there racking up hundreds by the second, and I was getting bent and fucked every time we sat down.
I'll tell the full thing. So we walked in, and this was Dylan's first time. This is my third or fourth. I hadn't won money ever at the boat until that day. But we walked in, and Dylan was like, well, we both basically mutually agreed that we were going to play a little bit of slots. I was like, I'll put like $20, $30 in there. We'll see how it goes, and then I don't want to put.
I can't do slots.
So we were walking around. We literally walked around like probably 40 slot machines.
Like, how do you pick the right one?
We just looked at them all.
Do quick hit.
We made a full circle, and there were two quick hit machines. We said, okay, we'll play this one. I was sitting the one to the right. Dylan sits in the one to the left.
I could have had that magic.
Could have had that one. Dude,
He just stole your seat.
He stole it. No, not really, but
It just happened that way.
no, that's just how it worked out.
So, literally, I put in a 20. He puts in, what did you put in, 22?
I put in 20, yeah. We both started off fine. And, like, it wasn't like the first one was going well. I was keeping up. I was just kind of getting down to 15, 12, 10. I'd be like, oh, shit. And I'd go down to 90. And then I'd get back up to 20. It was like they were like, hey, come back. And, like, fucking Joe's over there raking in the
idea of a casino.
Yeah, raking in the hundreds.
You want 50 cents, come back and try with $1.
Yeah. Yeah, try again for $1.90.
Every time I try to walk away, I keep
But anyway,
pulling
so
back.
I just put in a 20. That was all. And literally, it wasn't 10, 15 minutes. And what happened is if you get like these, like, it comes up with this Fever Games icon, and if you just get 3 of them, like if you can get 3 of them on the screen, if you do like 5 lines, I don't know if it does it for all of them. I think it does. But as long as you get 3 of them on the screen, you go play this mini game, and it shows like
You have 4 different, like,
See,
possibilities.
that's why I don't like slots. I'll sit down at one, and the next thing I know, I'm playing 4 games trying to just get to the slot.
See, what this one would do, though, is it would play its own mini game, and you would get whatever ability you happen to get. So you would hit select, and it would open up this thing on a random chart, and it would say 2 times the pay. And then you get another one that would say lock wilds. Once you got 3 of the same kind, so you might get 3 times the pay. So then it'll give you the free 9 rolls, and you're sitting there getting 3 times the pay for what it's like.
9 free rolls. I got the
That's
3
just
times.
too much to
He
deal
got
with.
that. He got that.
So
result.
that's what you got.
You don't do
that.
anything.
I was like, all right,
you
here we
sit
go.
there.
It'll
It rolls on its
it'll roll
own.
for you.
It's the 9 games are free. You just go. You just fucking sit there. Joe's sitting there like.
I'm not talking about I have to do anything. I would just not realize I had won money. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
just,
came up. I started out and I was like, okay, I won $30. Okay, $70. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was up to like $200 at that point. I was like, what the
Just
fuck?
keep,
So I
yeah,
kept
I have
playing.
no idea if I'm winning or not. And
Yeah.
then, like, you stare at it for a minute and you're like, oh, I have no more money.
Yeah.
And then I'm out.
Yeah. Well, I kept
That's
winning.
why slot games give me.
I hit the Locking Wilds, and the Locking Wilds is the best thing to ever come since Christmas. Let me tell
So
you.
like on the slots, on the way it's like
Worships
arranged.
the locking wilds.
It'll go to like a slot where there's like the image, and it locks that in as a wild, and it stays there, so it's always wild
for all 9 rolls.
for all 9
remaining rolls.
And then more will
All
come up. Sometimes I had one fill up a whole row, and then one to the right.
I had 5 wilds.
You guys
and I was just
play
racking.
slots now.
Yeah, I got up to $670. I was like, holy fuck. And it kept going down. I got to 560. I pulled it out. I was like,
He lost $100 after that and said, "Fuck this."
Then we both went to
See, every time I've been to Horseshoe, I've never won. I've usually lost $100 there. I've only won at other casinos. I cannot win at Horseshoe.
Have you been to Belterra?
No, I've been to Jack's in Cincinnati. And
I want to
here's
try.
the
Is
first
Jack's
time-
nice?
Jack's is amazing. It's like it makes Horseshoe look like a shithole.
Child's play.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it like real fancy though, or can I walk in there in my basketball shorts and get
Yeah,
on with
no,
it?
you can. I mean, it's still a casino. There's
Okay.
dirtbags everywhere.
Okay,
So, yeah.
good.
But
make
it's
sure.
just a nicer casino. It does make Horseshoe look like old and dingy. They have a bar in the middle that is like the size of your house. It's a giant circle. And you like walk up.
huge,
Like
like-
it's a huge circle bar. I want to know how does the
Dude,
bartender have to climb over
Let's
it every
take a
day?
trip.
Dude, I'd be afraid I'd move. I'd move in the hotel next door and just stay there forever.
It's so nice. But so the first time I'd ever been to a casino at all, I went to Jack's. I walk in, sit down at the minimum blackjack table. I'm like, I know how to do this. I can't fuck this up. The dude flips over 21 for me, the very first hand of blackjack I've ever played in a casino. And my buddy's with me, who's a big time gambler, and he's like, well, cash out and leave, because you're never going to get that lucky again. It was.
And did you?
I came out even there. The first day ever, I came out even, so I was like, I can't complain.
I hit none on slots pretty much.
Well, that blackjack there, it's like 1.5. I was playing like $20. I got it to where I was playing like $20 hands. I won 100 on one because I hit the duo thing next to it where you get like 3 of a kind or you get straight.
Like the side bet or whatever?
Yeah, the side bet. I didn't even realize I would.
We don't really know what that is
because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
And so the lady just puts like a stack of chips in front of me, and I'm like, "What did I do? I had no idea."
Did I win?
Yeah.
You said mine?
Give me more cards.
Dude, literally my cousin the other day, we were playing poker at my house.
Mm-hmm.
It was like me, Chandler, Big J, I think him, my mom, and just my cousin. And my cousin, he was talking about, Chandler was talking about going to the boat, or he was, or something, or me, talking about how he lost $70.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, well, if I lost $70 at the bar, I'd be walking around like I fucking won 300.
Yeah,
And he's like,
it's been a
damn.
great day for
He goes,
him.
dude, that's a win.
Yeah, it's not a bad day. Do you remember the one night we all went together? So I think, did you win that night or you?
No, I came
you
out like
lost.
$100 lost. It was horrible.
I told everyone I lost
$50.
$50. I actually lost $250 that night. That was a tough night for me. I just wanted to go home.
That was ill.
It was bad news all around.
But dude, so we went to another slot machine, and it was a Tarzan one. Okay.
This one made no goddamn sense. It wasn't
That's
like,
what I'm saying, like, I would
no,
sit
no,
down,
this
there's
one,
no way I would-
no, it was like, you wouldn't roll like fruit, banana. No, it was like fucking Tarzan, Jane, Tiger, Jack.
Monkey.
The monkey is the slot number. You don't
get 3 of them in a row.
What? You get 3
You get 3 monkeys and it'd be like 60 points. You'd be like,
for 3 monkeys.
I was like, and we were there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, this game is stupid as fuck. I don't know what's going on. And then like this wheel bonus comes up. It's like the Fever games, the 3 things.
Yeah.
I get this wheel bonus and it comes up.
Gives them 10 wheel bonus, like
Yeah.
free spins on this
It
wheel that
goes
can give you a
until-
shitload.
I think it goes until it gives you free games. So as long as you keep hitting money, it just keeps adding up until you hit
Oh
free
my!
games.
So yeah, there's like a free game square. It's like playing
No,
whatever. the hell.
but it's so extra. When you get a wheel bonus, Tarzan comes in swinging on a vine, jumps on top of the wheel, and goes.
Like Pete's on his chest.
You get scared. In the
It was the most embarrassing one to play. Like the other ones are like beep 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 beep. No, the fucking one over there like monkeys and bears and shit are like jumping up on the
hate
screen, like
that you
making
win.
noise.
Security comes over. They gotta complain about a guy running around screaming.
Yeah.
No,
You
dude,
hate
just
that you
hit
won.
big on the Tarzan game.
Yeah.
But we were playing that, and I got the wheel bonus, and then I got it the second time, and Dylan, that's when he it kept going to the wheel bonus, and so like the way it says it is if people that never played it before, if you get 800 credits, that's just like divided by 100, and that's how many dollars you won. So it's like $8 is 800 credits. So like I ended up hitting the one that was 18,000 credits, and Dylan goes, "Dude, nice." 18
Like I was like playing, and I
You just looked over and saw 1800.
yeah, I was like, holy shit, Joe. Like because would have been nuts for me. I
Yeah,
got
if you'd have
raped.
hit $18. You'd
I
have
got
the time of
absolutely
your life.
assaulted by those machines. No, seriously, like I didn't win. Like there was no bigger than I probably won a $20 biggest one at a
And
time.
it was down on your last.
Yeah, and I was down my last like $3.
3 cents. Yeah, you're just.
I was
trying to
already
sell
at
off.
560 and then won $180 right there. But dude, before that, we did go to roulette. Before that, I played $40 on roulette and then lost it all. So then we went and cashed my earnings.
That he didn't get. No, I'm just like,
I get. I don't understand how guys, as soon as at the roulette table, they'll win and not even be counting their money and just start dropping other money on random square. Like it's hard to keep up what you can do and like where you can put stuff down.
yeah.
And there's all these other like weird bets that no one does, and you see a guy do that, and you're like, should I be doing that?
See this
So
guy.
we're betting black and red
What-
like an idiot.
It was the first time we sat down. This is at the real one. This guy to the left, Joe, was handing this guy like $100, and he'd give him all blues, and he'd be like, do, and like lay them all out, lose, and he'd be
Throwing
like,
$100.
$100, dude. Like, but then he would hit when he did hit because he was putting it on numbers too.
Yeah.
So when he would hit, it would be a lot.
So
But-
if the minimum is $15, can I bet $5 on 3 different things?
Yes,
Probably.
I figured that out. Yes,
You can. Okay.
yes.
And-
It has to be a
That's
minimum.
the worst position to be in a casino is the guy that doesn't really know what he's doing.
Yeah, it was
because you
horrible.
can easily like fuck somebody up $1,000. Next thing you know, you get beat up in
I
the parking
fucking,
lot.
I seriously think I would have gotten away with some money because I had 20, I think, or 21 on a hand in blackjack, and I decided to double down or something.
You idiot.
Well, fuck, I don't
We didn't
know.
know.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, so yeah, you're saying people just.
I was like, dude,
whenever,
am I gonna get to am I gonna get to bet more and fuck this bitch? Because that's literally, double down to me was like more money. I was like, yeah, because I've got the nuts. I was like, I'm ready.
You said, I can't lose.
The floor manager was losing his mind when you did that. He was like, oh, take this guy for everything he's got.
Dude,
Give him a free room.
Dude, this fucking Jack was like slid down the screen sideways when I had 20.
Oh, you're playing on the electronic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Jack like fucking slid down. I was like, oh, and Joe was like, oh, and I was like, I fucking lost now. Like, it was a big ass. Like, I bet $30-some on just like that one.
See, playing at a
I
table
won that
though,
one,
like if I'm between like 12 and 15 and you don't know whether you should hit or not, I will like look to the people beside me and can like feel them staring at me to not fucking hit. Because if I get a card that could have taken the dealer out, that dude's gonna be pissed. I got like a 19.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if you.
So when you're playing with other people, you can screw them out of the card. So like if I've got a guy to my left and he's got, I don't know, 12. And I get a 9, he's gonna be pissed he didn't get that 9.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Or the dealer could have busted on the next card if you would have just sat and stayed.
Yeah, if you like pull a face card and you bust and the dealer has like 16, everyone at that table could have won if you would have just waited.
Yeah.
People will get pissed.
I never think of it like that. That's kind of nuts.
Casino
See,
is
but
like
can you not tell
80%
people just
etiquette
to
trying
eat-
to not get killed by the guy next to you?
That's what I'm saying. Can you not just tell people to eat a fucking bowl of dicks or something?
would.
Because
I'd
like
say you
seriously,
fuck
I'd be
yourself.
like, that was my bet. You can eat my ass. Like
Exactly.
literally. I'd be like, my bet.
Some people are like that.
And I'd be like, they'd be like, oh fuck you. I'd be like, yeah, you lose.
I win, you lose.
I'd be like, I do too, but you lose. Fuck them.
No, we did play like stuff like that. So, but then we left that, went to another fucking quick hit. I put in my $300 earnings from Tarzan, and then we leave that. I got 400, so I won 100 at
Just
that
making
one.
money everywhere he stops.
Everywhere.
You can't lose.
The casino was blowing me hard,
Yeah.
just straight choking. Choking.
Now I want to go to the casino tonight. I'm supposed to go to the fair tomorrow.
I was about
Fair
to
is
say that.
the
I
fair
went
is the
today.
official declaration of the end of summer.
Yeah.
And there's
It's
there's
sad.
nothing else you can. It's like once fair, you're like, it's fair. But you're also like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
football's back.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
That's the only
yeah.
thing that can get you through.
Yeah.
2 weeks for football.
We're close to
No,
football.
it's college football actually starts on Thursday, but everybody says it starts on Saturday. It's not until there's a real game.
Thursday. Well, what? Isn't Louisville game September 3rd?
Well, that's
Well,
just
yeah,
our
but there's
game.
another team that plays on Thursday. I think it's
Like this
UCF.
Thursday or next Thursday?
This coming Thursday is the first college football game. It's
Dude,
like
let's go.
We're at the end of August, basically.
Let's go to
Why does no
fucking
one play this
beat-ups
weekend?
and.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So-
I'm trying to
Because
drink
like the
some
later
draft beer.
Power Five conferences don't start till later. But like
Oh, okay.
UCF is the first game of the season. Bet your ass I'm watching that game.
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Some garbage team. I don't know. They're like a 27-point favorite. Probably good at it.
They just got 27 homeless people and said, let's make a roster. Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah.
Have we decided how much we're putting in on our
We gotta have a draft too.
It's September 1st.
Dude, you think I can get off work for a draft? Like, do you think that's a legitimate reason
What
to
would-
ask off work?
Oh, so you tell
I
him
have
it's
to
for
go
the
to my
draft?
fantasy draft. I'll do them all in one day. Just give me the day.
I
off
think
work.
yes because
I wouldn't
your
tell him
work
it's for
has
the
no
draft.
business. Yeah, your work has no business to what you're doing to be out for.
Like,
Yeah,
damn it.
obviously.
And if they ask, you just tell them you're sicker than fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, say you're on your
Somebody
job.
hit me up the other day about doing a fantasy football league for $100. That's who are you confident enough in yourself to put $100 on fantasy football?
So I kind of want to tell you like a little tiny story.
Go for it.
So we were like at my parents' house, like shooting. Some people call it like trap or like shooting clay pigeons or whatever.
Yeah, skeet.
So we were out there, yeah. So we were out there doing that, like betting and shit. And this guy that was out there, like eventually was like, "Does anybody play like fantasy football?" And it's like a waiting list to get in this thing. But he was like, "So it's $200." And like, literally, I was sitting there. All the older guys were kind of like, "Oh, okay." And I was like,
Like $200 is like regular.
Yeah, they were all like, yeah.
Do fantasy football prices
They
go
were like-
up as you get older and
Half
expected
of
to be
them-
more of a successful adult?
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying $20, more than $20 for fantasy football.
half of them had that sitting in their wallet, and I had that left for the next week. So I was like, okay, shit, fuck that. So, but he ends up telling me there's like over 25 people in this league.
There was one that I got in last year, and it was, so you know how big UPS is in Louisville or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a survivor league where you pick an NFL team each week to win a game, to win their game. You can't pick the same team twice in a season. There was like 300 people in this thing because it was outstretched through UPS. And I only
You
got into
can't
it
pick the
through a
same
buddy's
team
dad.
twice?
Yeah, so like, okay, so it's the first week of the season, you pick the Patriots. Patriots win, you go on to the next week. You can't keep picking the fucking Patriots. So
Oh,
lose.
okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You just have to pick one win?
You have to pick a team and they have to win. If that team loses, you lose.
Okay.
Or if you don't get your pick in time, they like give you a random team.
I'd play that.
That sounds fun as
Now,
shit.
what's difficult though is you got to think about because you're like, okay,
You got to
the
think about later
Patriots-
games.
The Patriots play the Jets this week. They're gonna win. That's a guarantee. But if there's like an easier bet and you don't have to use as good of a team as the Patriots,
Yes.
like you got to plan ahead.
You would want to
Or it's
reserve.
Week 14, you're there and you got to bet on the Cleveland Browns playing the Rams.
You would want to reserve. You would.
Yeah.
I would literally. You'd have to go through the week by week and be like, what teams would I be confident in, and what teams do I need to leave for later? That you know what I'm saying? Because
That's
that
what
would
I
be
thought. I was
fucked.
like, okay, just pick a team, and then I'm in still alive in like week 4, and you get an email. So it emails you and tells you all the people that are out. Like, Jesus, how did we lose 100 people? Oh, these idiots all took like the Miami game, and they lost on a last-second thing. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous how.
I don't think the Browns are the worst team anymore. Though.
No, they're not at all.
I bet the
I don't-
the Bears.
No, the Bears have
No, who else?
Mitchell Trubisky,
And he hadn't played yet.
and who's that? They got a running back,
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard. He's good.
But still, who would you? Okay, let's think. Jets maybe.
Sam Darnold has
Sam
the largest
Darnold, we gotta
fucking
see.
head I've ever seen.
The Bengals aren't looking good, dude.
Bengals aren't looking good.
The Bengals are not looking good, and I'm not going to declare them. The Bill, no. Who do the Bills have?
Who's their
So
quarterback
Sammy
now?
Watkins.
Josh Allen.
Yeah,
They
drafted
had
Josh
they
Allen.
got AJ McCarron too as a backup.
I feel like
and
the
we
worst
had
team in
him-
football this
he
year is
got
not
hurt.
going to be a team you expected. Like, there's no clear-cut garbage team, unless the Browns just.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
fall
trying to think
apart,
of
as
garbage
always.
teams. Dolphins.
They did trade away their wide receivers.
Who's their quarterback? Tannehill.
Tannehill's back.
And they traded Jarvis Landry to the Browns.
Yeah, Jarvis Landry. is-
Saquon Barkley could be a beast. See, like I just don't
Dude,
know.
that play he busted out like his very first carry, that was intense.
Saquon Barkley.
Eli Manning is bad, but he's at least got a running back now to like kind of like if he does have some skill left.
Yeah, Eli Manning has just lived off really good players around him ever since he won the last.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I think there's been quite a few players like that, and they just a lot of people won't say
They're
it.
just kind of floating it.
The Ravens are our worst team.
Ravens are close.
The Ravens are.
Who's their back?
Yeah.
Uh,
You got Michael Crabtree, who's like
Yeah.
40 years old. How's that guy still playing football? I don't know how old he is exactly. But
Dude,
he's gotta be
T.O.'s
up
trying
there.
to come back.
I saw something the other day that like was a wet dream. It said Chad Johnson wanted to try to play football again because he was just getting bored. And I was like,
I would love that. I would take him.
Dude, have you seen him in flag football?
Yes.
he's like really good. He plays soccer with like pro clubs. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he, like-
ridiculous.
He kicked. Did you remember that when he kicked our field goal and kickoffs one game?
Yeah, I remember that.
Chad fucking Johnson.
Who's got the balls to just let a wide receiver walk in the room and be like, hey, can I?
Especially Chad Johnson though. He's a fucking loudmouth.
He's
He's like that
probably
Marquise
King.
King guy or whatever.
T.O. did that too, I'm pretty sure.
You know who's
Marquette
going to be
King.
really good? The 49ers. I'll probably bet on them every week.
So I like literally once I heard about Marvin Lewis coming back, I seriously didn't keep up with shit. So I don't know what the fuck's
Yeah,
going on.
Marvin Lewis is a death sentence. It's pretty upsetting. I
Dread-
didn't even care who we would get as a coach. Just the idea of hope would have changed it.
Anything. That's what I was saying. It could have been anybody. It was just a little bit of upside, and I would have been like, sweet. Like,
I drafted someone's fantasy team today. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right.
all right, guys, let's hear this fucking
Here we go.
garb.
Let's hear this hot garbage.
No, I'm just playing.
Hot take on
How
some
hard
hot
did you try?
Try pretty hard.
Okay, wow.
It was fourth pick. Like overall,
That's a good spot to
That's
be
a
in.
good spot. That's a good pick to be in.
I picked. Here's a team going down quarterback to bench. Okay.
I want to tell you who all got injured for me last year. Go
All
ahead.
right, here we go. Aaron Rodgers, Todd Gurley, Derrick Henry, AJ Green,
Jesus.
Emmanuel Sanders, Travis Kelsey, Darren Funchess or whatever.
Yeah.
Jags defense.
Oh,
Matt Prater.
that's pretty.
I got Mark Ingram the second on the bench. He's suspended.
Dude, the Jags defense scored like a lot more than some of
We're
the.
in that league, Joe. Like,
Did you? Are you sure that's a real league?
Yeah. Tyreek Cohen, Carlos Hyde, Kenny Stills, Tyler Eifert,
Okay.
Derek Carr,
Who
Giovanni Bernard.
are you playing with? Louisville Academy of Pound to Death?
There are 10 teams in this league.
Dude!
10 teams?
Literally by far
10
the best
teams?
That's what I said.
Show me the fucking. Show me who
There's
picked.
no way.
Who picked. Okay, I need to hear the first
I'm
8
fact
picks
checking
right
you,
now.
Joe. There's
Four
no
of
way
them.
that's
Four
your
of
team.
them left it on auto draft though.
Okay,
So that's at least some.
Joe's getting
I
away.
can't give names because I don't want anybody to know about
Those
them.
guys.
Joe,
An
It's not my
auto
team
draft is
technically,
a
but-
sin. I
The
think.
Jags
I
defense
decided
scored
to
so
pull
many
them.
points for me last year. Okay, listen to this shit. I had. God damn it. I'm not even going to be able to
I
remember.
think that team's too good, Joe. That
That's
team's
wild.
got so much potential that you'll lose. Or whoever that guy is that
Yeah.
you draft for will lose.
It's
It's
projected
Allison.
It's a.
Is
It
it
doesn't
not?
matter, but I wouldn't say that just because in case somebody in the league got pissed off and was like, "What the fuck?
Fuck 'em.
Someone drafted my team." That's all I said.
So they auto drafted. They technically had somebody else do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuckers.
Yeah, that's true.
An
Yeah.
auto draft is 10 times
Yeah,
worse than that.
computer
An auto
cheaters.
draft is just really no respect for yourself.
No,
You gotta have more faith.
I did that
in
on
yourself.
accident one time. I didn't know the queue.
I'll get pissed off when I have something come up in the middle of a mock draft and I get the email. It's like, hey, you auto drafted this team. You suck. You suck at
You
life.
suck.
What was more important than this fake team that means nothing?
Someone's team is projected more than the one I made. first week.
Who they have?
Let's hear it.
127 points. Let's look. It's
Anthony Fitz drafted all Patriots players in our league last year, and I never hated anybody more than they.
this one isn't terrible. This
third.
one's actually pretty good. It's Kirk Cousins,
Okay.
Le'Veon Bell,
Mhm.
something Freeman,
Okay.
Morgan. No, it's R. Freeman for the Denver Broncos. running
Oh yeah.
back. Michael Thomas.
Okay.
He's okay. Devontae Adams. Not bad. Evan Ingram for the Giants. He could be good if
Could
Eli
be.
Manning.
I had Evan Ingram last year, and he fucked me. He's always almost good. Like he will get the yards to the 1 yard down line, like the 1 yard line, and not get the touchdown. It's like he if you're watching that game on TV, you're like, wow, Evan Ingram's having a great fucking like he looks good to watch him play football.
But for
Check
fantasy.
the fantasy, dude's not doing shit.
Well, who is the Steelers playing, the Vikings playing, and who is the Saints playing first game?
I have no clue.
So I don't know that
Because
shit
they
off the top of my head.
Vikings play-
for that week.
Vikings play Niners.
Like,
Dude, the Browns' first 2 games are
Their
supposed to be.
defense
So
is
did you see how Bud Light put those the coolers in
The
Cleveland?
Steelers play the Browns.
No.
yeah,
Okay,
they
so
play
Bud
the
Light
Vikings
went
last
around to
year.
random bars in Cleveland and filled coolers with Bud Light. And there's a giant like lock and padlock on the front of it. Looks
Right.
like it's from medieval shit. And whenever the Browns win their first game, they unlock all those coolers.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I seen somebody send out the year's 2069. America is a barren wasteland. Cleveland is the center of all death. Still stands. The old tattered up Cleveland Browns, but free Bud Light.
Yeah.
They're
like
just still there watching games, just
Still
play back
there,
games.
just hanging out.
Yeah, no, but honestly, I'm giving it I'm gonna give the Bengals 2 years after, maybe 3, depending on how long they decide to sign the next dumb fuck. After we get rid of Marvin Lewis, but after that, like, they're making some stupid fucking decisions. In my
Dude,
opinion.
I don't know, like, I think I have. You can't argue me that you have a worse life as a fan than I do. All my teams are garbage, and I have no chance of excitement ever, except for the Predators. So it's Predators, Grizzlies, which is the worst.
Yeah.
Whatever as a child made me pick the Grizzlies, I think it
Yeah.
was Allen Iverson being there for 4 days, is a complete and stupid move by me. Grizzlies, the Bengals, and the Reds, which is just...
Bro, they're doing pretty good this year.
They were before the All-Star break, and they fucking left all their talent there, I guess. It's ridiculous. They got swept the other day.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad I'm a Celtics
But they
fan.
did sweep the Giants. Giants are fucking garbage.
That was the only one I felt good about. Like, I was like, holy shit. I picked that team just because I liked Green when I was younger. And then I found out they were like, had all that, legacy and shit. I was like, okay, cool. That'll work.
I want to know how everybody picks their teams as a child.
Okay, so NBA Live 05, Kevin Garnett. This is going to sound weird as shit.
No, that's a fact. Like, that's the decent reasoning. Like,
So here's what would happen. There was a loading screen, and it would be Kevin Garnett, and he always had that little patch, and it would have this sweat, like, dripping off of it on that loading screen. And I always
you
remember
were in a
that.
Kevin Garnett's beard sweat, so that's why.
That's what I remember this, like, weird-ass screenshot.
Okay, I lied. That's not a regular choosing. Some kids
Yeah.
just like.
He's a
That's
dude
like,
with
wow,
a
God,
sweat.
I picked up the
fucking
controller
Kevin
one
Garnett.
day and I went with the Lakers. So I lied.
Fucking dicks are mine because it was my first rec league basketball team name.
See, there's so many kids out there that just pick teams off that. Like,
That's how I
some-
picked the Bengals. I played
You played for the Bengals,
Little
yeah.
League Bengals.
I got lucky last year.
You're just walking around with all this gear your mom paid for, and it already says Bengals anyway. May as well fucking.
You
be
were
a
like,
fan.
oh, whoa. Like, just fucking, you could double it up. You could say, yeah, it's for that.
Like
Yeah.
the NBA Showtime, like on the N64.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so many kids would just see somebody on the cover of a thing and be like, oh, guess I'm a fucking Lakers fan because I won that game with them.
I picked the Eagles because when I was really little, my big cousin and like their friend that was older than them, who was like I consider like my bigger cousin kind of, played for North Bullitt. And I was so little, I thought that was Philadelphia.
You thought he was the
Like,
guy.
hey,
The
you know what?
Jesus
You know what?
man North
This
Bullitt.
person was speaking, he's like, yeah, we can. And just click on the recording of the Eagles. He goes, we can watch on TV from here. And I'm like, no way. And then,
so fucking.
I would feel like I'd laugh at my kid, be like, oh, I'm gonna be such an asshole
Yeah.
dad,
You
just making
stupid
fun
fuck.
of my kid.
Yeah.
You stupid fucking shit. There's no way this is live, you fucking idiot.
You didn't even pay attention to me in the DVR
Yeah.
screen? Fucking dumbass.
Hey, watch this here, dude. He completes it for 23 yards. I bet right here. Dude, you see that? Your dad's psychic, cuz.
That's so funny.
But I picked the Vikings because Adrian Peterson, I liked him a lot, and then Teddy happened to get drafted, and I shit my ass whenever I saw that on the
See,
draft.
that's another thing. So
It just so
imagine
happened.
everybody that, you grow up and, like, you're watching college sports because it's whatever. I mean, I don't know if that's how it is everywhere else, but it is in Kentucky. You grow up and you're watching college sports. You don't really pay attention to pro sports till, I don't know, middle school or something like that.
Right.
So you see somebody from your college team go to a team, and you're like, oh, I know them. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
There's only, like, 5 major, like, real reasons anybody becomes a fan of a team like that. But if you're like a 6-year-old kid and you pick the Lakers because you knew they would win because they had Kobe, You suck, and you're the worst. If you had no weird reason,
That's the only reason I feel like I felt good about mine. I was like, dude, he was just on a loading screen that kept popping up. I eventually.
Snake. No, see, you had the video game rule. The video game rule changes it. If you kick your buddy's ass in NBA Live 06 with the Lakers, that's why you're a Lakers fan.
And I was like just feeling like during the bad period too. So like now we have LeBron. I was like there when I'm cheering on Lonzo and
Yeah.
even earlier like D'Angelo and shit.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell's actually really good. People don't give him credit.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I used to be a Kentucky fan until like 6th grade.
I was
fourth
okay.
grade. 4th grade.
No, Joe. A lot of people are gonna get mad about this. I was a Louisville fan because my dad was. So like, again, you're a child. You have no fucking frame of reference.
What world do we live in?
I was a Kentucky fan because my dad was, and then when I came with Louisville, I was like, I can't be a Kentucky fan going to Louisville, man.
I didn't do that. I'm a
That's when you
fucking
changed in
idiot.
college?
I dropped out of college, but I was just kind of excited. I was like, I'm gonna pick my own fucking team. And I went to Lexington and got
It's
super
my
drunk
choice.
and had a great time. And I was like, oh, go Cats. This is all.
Go Cats.
I liked Kentucky because we went to get me shirts at like a Walmart or something, and I was like in like 2nd grade, and there was a Kentucky shirt. So I was like, that looks pretty cool. And I just fucking
That
picked
looks
the
pretty
shirt.
cool.
I
That's
just
what I'm
picked the
saying.
shirt.
As a kid, nobody can judge you for this.
Mom, my
or for
shit's blue.
anything.
Yeah.
And then Bobby came into the picture, and then I was like, and then he took us to Louisville games. I was like, well, fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm going to Louisville games now.
Damn it. You just developed this hatred for this other team. You don't even know where it spurred. It just spurred because he decided to put a different jacket on you that day, and you're like, fuck.
Like I'm a Reds fan. My dad took me to a Reds game. He had like won tickets or whatever. Him and his buddy. So they took their sons, which was me and this kid that I never hang out with. So they won tickets to a Reds game. We go to a Reds game. And it's fucking King Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit his 500th home run or whatever. So I got to see him hit 3 home runs. That's a baller ass reason to be a fan of a team.
Sure,
I
yeah.
don't care, but the Grizzlies, you just they looked cool. Stupid
Grizzlies?
decision by me. Yeah.
I used to like the Hornets because I also saw Chris Paul on the Hornets on one of the covers. I can't remember which one it was.
Mhm.
And I used to love the look of that jersey.
Yeah, they have cool jerseys.
Yeah.
But
now
wish the
I'm-
Grizzlies would now bring back like the Vancouver jerseys and make it.
That would be
kind
kind of cool.
Every other team brings back their throwback jerseys except the Grizzlies because it's like.
Yeah, well, the
Vancouver.
Celtics throwback jerseys look like our current jerseys.
Yeah, they
so-
look the Celtics and the Lakers like. There's not much you can change on those jerseys.
Celtics win like the best uniform of the year all the time too, because it's just everybody does too much.
Well, yeah, everybody knows what the hell it is.
It hasn't even came out yet. Like the Lakers uniform hasn't came out yet.
I feel like
Have
the
you seen
Hawks-
Boston's uniform?
I feel like the Hawks changed their uniform a lot.
A lot.
It's fucking weird.
They did that like triangle pattern thing.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah.
Those Miami Heat jerseys give me a boner every time I see them.
Oh yeah, they
The
did.
Vice
jerseys.
ones,
Yes.
those are top 5 jerseys of all time. That, the Vancouver Grizzlies jersey.
I like the Nuggets with
Back
the
at the blue.
I think that Nuggets logo from like the 70s or whatever looks fucking stupid. I don't know why it's
with the
popular.
city or
Yeah, like with the city and it's got like a rainbow thing on it. Yeah, that makes no sense. That shit looks dumb. That looks like somebody in a 3rd grade class drew it.
My fraternity goes to an Allen Iverson jersey. With
For the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
A lot of
I
people
forgot
forget
you
Allen Iverson played a lot
Yeah, I
of
forgot you
places.
played the Nuggets. Dude, but I'm not a Hornets fan now. I actually moved to the Timberwolves because I was a Vikings fan, so I was like, that makes a little sense. But then now I don't know.
Like all
I
the
don't wanna
kids in
wait-
my neighborhood were a Timberwolves fan when I was younger. So at first I just kind of kept up with that. That shit's ugly. Dylan.
dude when Mutombo, bro.
See, it's still ugly.
If we move to Denver, I want to become a Nuggets fan, so that would be dope.
Yeah, Denver,
But I prefer the white ones, honestly.
still ugly.
Those really like make that shit look crazy.
Still ugly.
$130 jersey.
Yeah, I bought a
Jerseys are so expensive.
I have
These
a
dudes I
KD
work with tell me they're like 40-year-old guys with kids, little kids or whatever. They get so hyped because they order these jerseys, and they're ordering them from fucking China. So I have like a bunch of vintage jerseys and stuff. So as soon as you walk, he's like, dude, I ordered this Devin Booker jersey, and Jason got his, and his is the perfect size, but look at mine. This shit was a kid's medium. I was like, you waited 3 weeks for it to come from China. He goes,
Yeah, bro, you got
I
a
can't do a
medium.
return. I was like, give it to me. I'll give it to my little brother.
Yeah, Hutch fucking.
Now my little
bought a-
brother's going to be a Suns fan because I gave him a Devin Booker jersey.
Hutch bought a Messi jersey for him or somebody, and it was like an extra small or like a large in kids. Yeah.
That shit's my worst fear is waiting.
Almost hit too.
No, it didn't. No.
He said-
I did buy it.
Super
And I was
Foles?
like, oh,
Super
wait,
Foles.
it's coming in this Friday. They said no. At the very bottom of the screen in super tiny print, it says on backward because so many people order that jersey at the same time, and it's not going to be here until the end of December.
That shit's the worst.
I said, I don't want it now. I was like, Mom, I said, what if we lose? I said, I'm not going to look at the Nick Foles Super Bowl jersey.
Nick Foles jersey comes in December. Fuck this thing.
But I could have bought it.
Yeah.
I could have bought it.
I got a PK Subban Stanley Cup jersey from not last year, year before when they went. I got it for like $30-$40, but it's a large, so I gotta lose weight to wear that. That
Gotta
shit's
do it.
tough, dude.
Yeah.
Would that be your goal? I'm gonna fit in this.
I'm gonna fit and look good in this damn jersey.
I bought a KD Seattle Supersonics jersey.
A lot of people forget that KD played for the Supersonics.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
probably like he's the last dying spirit of the Supersonics, so that's why he's a terrible person.
I hate that he moves to the Warriors, but I still love the Seattle Supersonics jersey.
I'd love it if the Grizzlies, they sent the Grizzlies because they're so garbage back and created the Seattle Supersonics again, because then I could just say, you know, I'm following the same team.
I would love that so much. I would.
Dude,
be dope.
like the Sean King jersey, Sonics, and Gary Payton.
That shit's weird. Have you ever like looked back at old teams? Like teams get moved and like, oh, this used to be the Titans and now this team is the Titans, but it used to be the Oilers.
Yeah, the Oilers and
Yeah,
shit.
it's fucking
That's what I was
weird.
gonna say.
That's gotta suck to keep up with. if you're a fan
Baltimore
of the team.
Colts.
Yeah.
Your team moves. Fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would suck dick.
The Rams just did it. Imagine you like grow up in St. Louis. Your whole life's the Rams. Now they're in fucking LA, and nobody even cares in LA. 'Cause there's so many damn teams.
Well, St. Louis sucks compared to LA. I would.
St. Louis is a shithole.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been up in the Arch?
No.
It's scary. No shit. It's weird.
The ride-up's like really
You're in an egg. You're in an egg that's no bigger than this table.
It looks like some incredible shit, like what like Mr. Incredible would get into.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It's I've been in it. It's a half McDonald's.
Joe, shut the fuck
Yeah, you're saying. I was sitting there trying to be realistic about it.
It's a half McDonald's. I've been in
It
it
is
once like
literally
I was like
it's
6.
smaller than the space in that corner. So you get in. You're a family of 5 in this tiny ass space, riding up an elevator that's
Breathing
60
on each
years
other.
old. You can't like you're just looking at the wall. You're like, oh look, piece of gum from 1970, and you're in there for 5 minutes. You get up to the top, and it looks like a hallway from Mad Men. That's exactly what it looks like. It's old as can be. You get up there and there's just windows. So you get up, you walk down the hallway, you look, oh, look, there's the river, and there's the Cardinals baseball stadium, and now I want to leave. No. You got to stand up there for like 15, 20 minutes, wait for everyone on the trip to take that tiny-ass elevator up. Then they all get time up there, and you go back down. I got fucking scared. You're up there for 20 minutes. You can feel it waving back and forth, like in the wind.
Think of how much money that costs to
When you're
make
going up
that.
the elevator, it fucking shakes. Like, oh, it happens all the time.
Oh, it's
You
just
know,
it's
you're
just
at the
old.
top.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But seriously, think of how much money could be used for something else instead of a fucking arch to go see 100 feet in the air. Like, it's fucking
How high is it?
It's fucking up there.
Yeah, it's really up there.
I mean, is
What's
it
the
higher
point?
than 100 feet?
That's
Oh,
probably.
yeah, it's
I
got
think, yeah,
to
it's definitely higher than 100 feet.
I'm going
I
to
bet
look
it's
it
close
up.
to like 500. No, probably more than that, wouldn't it be? Yeah, look it up.
The arch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like probably 500 or something.
Okay.
I hope you guys are all wrong. It's fucking crazy.
It's like 2,000 feet off the ground.
Barely breathe up there.
630.
630 feet.
But still,
That's-
what's the point of going
Woo!
630 feet? We got helicopters. Just go ride one of those for 10
Wonder if you
minutes.
compare it like
Probably.
bungee jumper. That would change the fucking game of the St. Louis Arch.
Especially if you're like dangling after and it's like kind of moving and you're just like hanging upside down, like, oh. You're just-
Or you can
And the court snaps.
what's it called?
You done. No.
So what am I-
Would you skydive?
Skydive off top of it.
Oh.
That would
I
be
see, I don't
rad.
know. I don't know how high you have to be to pull the chute.
If any World Series is ever held in St. Louis and somebody doesn't skydive off the St. Louis Arch with a flag and ride it
In
into the
between their
baseball
ass cheeks?
stadium, yeah.
Like,
That's got to be the way they do the national anthem. There's no other way. That'd be amazing.
There's just no other way.
Do you know the arch can sway? It's built to sway 18 inches in case there's like an earthquake or something, so it can actually go like.
Yeah, they
that
build
far
certain
that way.
buildings. Like, seriously,
That's crazy.
when I got into construction and shit, I'm scared of houses. You think you're all closed in here. Half of the shit's just like fucking paint, like almost. Considerately, you've got like epoxy holding you in from like the rest of the world. If you were really like sensitive, you could feel like a breeze in here right now from like how fucking open
I
house
don't
is.
think that's fucking true.
But they make like fucking. I'm serious. Like a brick wall
yeah.
is held up by wall ties, which is a metal strip this big that looks like a piece of fucking bacon.
Piece
So
of fucking bacon.
it literally, it's like this long and it's like jagged. You put it into the wall and stick it out. The brick wall's laid just kind of
Yeah.
against it. So if that metal thing isn't there, which is what a bunch of the houses that were like popped up in like the 90s by the Mexicans. Sorry, but like that's kind of what happened.
Jesus. So you're telling me a house is not stable at all?
I mean, like a house can definitely be stable, but you're not like as closed in as you would imagine you really are.
Right.
But I'm
Telling
saying
me
that's
I can run through a wall a lot easier than I think.
yes.
Oh, you mean like people punching through their wall and
Not
shit?
like punching through the wall, but I'm just
That's
saying
just
like
classic.
a wall's not as solid as like you would really imagine
Yeah.
it. Like you're in a house and you're like, oh, I'm safe. No, the fuck you're not.
Right, yeah, if a tornado comes through here, you're fucked.
And especially like, oh my god, like this fucking house. Look at the fucking roof.
Yeah, dude, you got no. This house might be even less sturdy than the house you're thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the house in the depiction has 3 times the level of sturdiness on this.
Yeah.
You got a nice counter though.
I've got.
If my tornado comes through, it's gonna end up over in the football field. But damn, it's a nice counter.
Or like through your head if you're. I'm just kidding. If you're
Dude,
like,
tornadoes are scary.
I live for those. I hope they come and take me
Imagine
away.
like
I land in Kansas. It's black and white. Color somehow is
the whole state of
left the
Kansas
realm.
is only pictured in black and white. You
Yeah.
lose your color sight when you land in the state of Texas.
You look far away enough, you see killer. You're like, oh, okay, I'm just in Kansas. Fuck.
Oh, just in Kansas.
Ooh, that's scary. I was colorblind.
But that's like kind of how it works. Like I guess that was just like a booming time or something like that. But like they just built like a lot of houses back then. And stuff got
Well,
fucked
they have
up.
that little thing under the house too for like earthquakes, right? Where in case it shakes.
Well, like I don't know what it was. Like I
Don't
have no
like big
idea.
buildings have that though? Like it's just a fucking
Yeah,
like
it's a little
moving
thing under it.
They've got like something that like allows it to have like a certain amount of room to go.
like kind of.
But what I've never understood, like the construction I was on was like small level. How the fuck do they blow up buildings next to these other buildings? That freaks me the fuck out.
Perfectly placed charges. Somebody goes to school for that.
Are
Yeah,
people not in
well-
the streets? So they're like evacuate the streets. We're blowing the fuck off this.
No,
tower.
have you ever seen videos? People are standing like 50 feet away watching a building get blown up.
Yes.
They're not get pelted with fucking just debris.
Yeah, they're
I
taking the
love it.
risk for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever seen the videos where they drop boats in the water? Like
And they
Navy
fuck up
boats and
sometimes?
shit, like cruise ships that they build it and then they drop it in the water. Well, there's one where like the thing they build it on is made of wood and it breaks. So the people are all standing there watching this thing get like, oh, let's go down to the pier, watch them put the new cruise ship in. Fucking wood flying 300 miles an hour at your face.
See, these people are not people that should be living. They should just be.
That's your own fault if you
Like,
die.
what are they doing? Like, these people are people that are like literally taking up space while we could all be sitting here safe instead of going and fucking playing with wood in the water. Okay, fuck these people. Like seriously, people stand there in front of a building like, let's look at them and see how it goes. Like, what the fuck?
Just
are
watch
you
it on the
doing?
news later.
People just do what's good for them in like that time. So
That's cool.
It
That's
is
what
what it
they're
is.
doing. But still, what are you doing? Like, good
Yeah.
lord.
L-I-V-I-N.
That's fine.
Living.
I ain't gotta do it.
You never get to see a building blown up. No, there's no
On
way I
YouTube.
can watch that. Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
can
all
see
I
it
need.
nice for my home. I can be like,
That's all
wow,
I need.
that's pretty intense.
Ugh. What's the toughest conference in football this year, you think?
This is random. So,
That's the NFL. Did I say,
NFL,
didn't I say
NFL,
college?
You said,
Oh,
you said
no.
conference. That's all you said. You
Yeah.
said football. So college. Who's good in the SEC? Is Florida any good this year?
Yeah, I don't know who's good, and
Yeah,
like
I
because
haven't
Florida's
looked
been
good.
kind of shit the
SEC
past few
is
years,
so
haven't
top heavy anymore.
they? Really?
So,
Yeah.
you just Bama's getting beat. They got beat last year.
Bama doesn't. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So I
We're
mean,
gonna get fucked.
had to be-
Yeah.
I
don't
just
know, shit.
Kentucky
I
has a really hard schedule. I'm kind of worried
Do they?
about it. Yeah.
actually I know a little bit of shit, but Louisville's gonna be okay.
Louisville was
maybe.
plus
Maybe okay.
3,000 to win the ACC, and I feel like they could do that with just a couple flukes. It's not that hard for them. Like they beat Wake Forest on some easy shit. Clemson's got to fall down to earth back at some point, and they started
Yeah.
to last season.
Dude, what if
Dude,
Juwan
but-
comes out and just kicks ass? I hope so.
That'd be like I'm a Kentucky fan, and that would still be crazy.
That would be crazy.
But we got a JUCO kid that if you watch season 3 of what's the JUCO show?
Last chance you.
Yeah, Last Chance U. So I don't know why I couldn't think of that. If you watch season 3 of Last Chance U, the team plays Terry Touchdown's JUCO team, and he fucking lights them up. Like I was like watching. I was like, is that Kentucky's quarterback? Because his name sounded familiar, and I looked it up. I was like, dude, he
Yeah.
lit those kids up.
There's some people out there that get it done for sure.
I'm trying to get into JUCO football. It's got to be a solid scene.
So what did that one kid on there get arrested for necessarily?
You
On
talking
Last
about
Chance U. the linebacker?
The
Right.
kid that's back this year. I saw
Yeah.
a tweet today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think armed robbery.
a fake account like tweeted like out, and then like he got on his own account and like had to tweet at them. Like somebody came out and made that tweet that was like, "I'm out now looking for any coach that'll take me and shit." Like somebody made that shit up.
But he
On
ended up
Twitter.
going back to the same school. I mean,
Did he?
right? Yeah.
I have no idea. I heard he was still looking for somewhere to go. I figured they wouldn't take his ass.
Well, what did he go to jail for? Like
Armed
necessarily?
robbery, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Don't quote me.
I asked that twice. I think I did.
Yeah, he did.
Amazing.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's back at the season 3 school, the ICC. That's it, right? It's in Independence, Kansas. Yeah. Pretty sure he's back at that school. Because I thought when I saw the tweet or whatever that he was from like season 1 or 2. And I was like, how many years of eligibility does this guy have? But I guess I was just drunk as shit watching all 3.
It just resets when you get a felony, dude.
Yeah, it's got to.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just kidding, but it is crazy though.
I'm watching QB1 right now.
I saw that.
Try.
I want to watch it. It looks good.
That Tate Martell guy.
I'm watching a bunch of movies that I scroll through all the time, and I know I've seen them before, but it's like an 80s or 90s movie that I watched as a kid, and I'm like, oh, I forgot how good this is. Like, I watched Seven last night, which I'd like. Don't at me. That has a shitty ending.
Have you ever watched?
They knew it was gonna. I don't know how they didn't know it was gonna happen.
You ever watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No.
Dude, that's a wild movie.
Yeah, you know Hunter S. Thompson's from Louisville, the dude that wrote that book. Like,
No shit.
That kind of life. Yeah, look, he's pretty intense. Dude. Yeah.
What's it called? The movie?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's got Johnny Depp. It's got Tobey Maguire.
I'll have to watch it.
Benicio del Toro.
Dude, he plays a crazy role in that movie.
But
I
the
watched
movie's
Casino the other
fucking-
night. It's such a good movie.
I did too. That's fucking hilarious. It's so long.
Yeah,
I
it
forgot.
It's long as shit.
No, it was like 1 in the morning when I got done. I don't stay up late. I was like, holy
Do
shit.
you guys like Tarantino movies?
Yes.
I hate when I try to show somebody a Tarantino movie and they're like, this is kind of fucked up. It's just this guy makes movies so he can say the N-word. And I was like, that's not how it is, okay? Don't think about it like that. Quentin Tarantino's. Yeah, I mean, he has that problem. He's a weird guy.
He is weird, like that video where he's on like BET or something like that, and he's just really uncomfortable. It looks like it's just like,
Yeah.
what
He
the fuck?
is a foot fetish, like for real. Like for real.
Oh,
Who are we
man.
talking about?
Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino.
He stars in all the movies like
Feedy guy.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Django. God, Django's so good.
I haven't seen that one.
You never seen Django Unchained? Dude, really, you've got to watch it. Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Basterds is really good.
Pulp Fiction and Inglourious Basterds.
I've seen some of Pulp Fiction. I've
And
seen
Reservoir Dogs too.
Reservoir Dogs.
You see Kill Bill? The Kill Bills? He made those. Those are so
Seen
good.
Hateful Eight.
I don't think I've seen Hateful Eight. No, I think I have.
Hateful Eight's like 3 hours. It's so long.
All his movies are long.
It's
Yeah.
so much paying attention. It's kind
Sometimes a
of
good
I showed
movie's
somebody
long.
Pulp Fiction once. She sat there, watched the whole movie through its entirety, didn't say a word. Got done, and she was like, I was like, so did you like the movie? She was like, I didn't understand it at all. I just didn't want to be rude. And I was like, get your shit. You get
get
up,
out.
and you get the hell out of here.
Dude,
Keep up. Go home, watch it 3 times, write a book report, come back, I'll take you out.
the Fear and Loathing was, I don't know. It was like we were trying to decide if it just didn't make any fucking sense. It wasn't supposed to.
It wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, and no, we figured that out.
Like a fever dream.
Yeah, no, it was wild.
To feed, oh, that's just.
Johnny
I love
Depp's
movies
like
like
Wolverine.
that. Like you watch the whole movie, it's about something, and the last 30 seconds, it's like, nope, fucking gotcha. It's
Yeah.
not about that at all.
Yeah, no, I was sitting there just trying to decide if there was a deeper point, or if they were trying to just like be like, hey, this is crazy. Like, yeah.
That's basically
I watched all the Hannibal movies like a week ago. Those are really good. Hannibal, like Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs and whatnot. Yeah. You know what's a really good movie? People give me shit. It's got Matthew McConaughey and he's a fucking astronaut.
Oh yeah.
Interstellar.
We were talking about that. Oh, that's the best fucking movie.
Okay, if you know me, you know there was like a 3-month period where I was so deep in like we were talking about stands.
It's got
earlier.
McConaughey in
I
it?
was an Interstellar stan for a while. Like I'd be like, people like, have you seen Interstellar? I'm like, yeah, dude, that movie's about opening up your mind, going to a different dimension and changing the earth. And he's like, dude, that movie's about fucking space. Calm down.
That movie on Netflix.
It used to be on Hulu. I don't think it is
It's
anymore.
love. It's love.
I wanna watch it.
I have it on DVD for tomorrow. Or we can watch it sometime.
I may watch it tonight.
Dude, it's so good.
Eat some chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies are the best. I got
Nah,
chicken
dude.
tendies on the way here.
Chicken dindies.
Wait, is PS4 play Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Have you seen End of Watch?
End of watch. I don't think so.
It's got
Gyllenhaal and
Gyllenhaal. What's it?
Jake Gyllenhaal's a really good actor.
Is it
He's so
Pena?
good.
Michael Pena or something?
What's it about?
These dude like they're like 2 cops and they're like partners or whatever. Like they ride around together on patrol. I don't know where it's at. Probably fucking Los Angeles. Yeah. So it's in Los Angeles. I'm trying. Yeah. I can't remember what time the place was, but it was like there was like a feud between like, I guess like the black community at this time was mad that like the Mexican community was expanding and like so they were at this war. So that's what the cops were kind of like dealing with throughout this whole movie. But it was like small time stuff. So like.
Check it out.
Yeah, but these guys were buddies, and
I
it
love
gets
war
like
movies too. War movies are always the shit.
yes.
Oh yeah, dude. They
Dude,
always get you.
There's one on Netflix that's like a really old, not that well-known movie, and I don't fucking know the name of it, but I remember watching it and it was amazing. Fuck, It's gonna piss me
Just
off.
Saving Private Ryan.
No, I've seen that's a popular ass movie. I watched The Hurt Locker the other day. That movie's
Dude, that
funny as
movie
shit.
is nuts.
What's that one war movie about the dude who was in the war over in Vietnam, and it's like they're called like something like the wall or something, and he wouldn't carry a gun, so all he did was save.
That was a good movie. It was
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge. Motherfuck, that was a good movie.
Movies about Vietnam are always they can't not be good.
No, this was a guy that was
He was a certain religion, and he would not carry.
What did you
Probably
call it?
Buddhist. It was like Buddhist people who got a lot of shit.
He wasn't. It wasn't like a religion. He had like a. It was like a literal belief. It had like a name. He called it something. He was like, I'm a.
Viet Cong.
He's like a. No, but it was like. I don't know.
Whatever it was, he did not look.
Just look up Hacksaw Ridge.
Didn't like pick up.
It should say like about this guy who's a blank.
It's a real story. This dude was there's something that's called they call it Hacksaw Ridge.
I don't know if there's an old one though. So type in new movie maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
We're mowing down Americans, and then this dude was up there, and they were like, retreat. Retreating, so everybody that was on the ground was dying. And he said, fuck this, I'm saving everybody. And he saved like 20-something people.
It's like a true story though.
Regular day Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Like pulling them off like the cliff.
What the fuck?
And he's like, where is this guy? He's like, up there saving lives. And then they look over at the cliff, there's like people coming down like hammocks.
Jesus.
Does he live?
Huh?
Does he survive?
Yeah, he lives.
Is he alive now?
I was at a bar one night and this dude, this like old dude, was sitting next to me.
Conscientious objector.
And
That's
he
what
was
it is.
like, there was something on TV about
Like as we saying,
it
it's
was
like he was
a
saying
movie
it's
for a war
against what he
commercial.
like believes in his mind, and that was weird because he was at the end of the day, like I think it started with him like beating his brother's ass or something. He like hit him with like a brick or something, almost killed him, and he didn't want to be like violent or some shit. I can't
It was
remember.
something his dad had done on him because his dad was a drunk.
Well, no, but like it started, his dad got pissed at him because he like was in a little fight with his brother,
Just go watch
beat
the
his
damn
brother's ass,
movie.
hit him with a brick, and he like knocked him out. Knocked his brother out, and then his dad like beat the shit out of him. And he was like looking at this thing that had said like the sins on it and shit, and one was like thou shalt not like murder, and he thought he killed his brother. Like it was all crazy.
In that movie?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Sounds deep.
because his brother was like beating his ass, and he got real pissed for a second.
The greatest hero war story of all time.
But yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
But Interstellar is about space.
Yeah.
In different dimensions.
And how like if you travel fast enough, then you'll be.
I like the one where the dude makes potatoes up there and shit.
What?
He like
the
farms
Martian?
potatoes. Yes.
Yeah, that
That one was good. I was like, dude, I wanted him to make it so bad, and all that shit that was happening.
He's
I was
in
like,
Interstellar too. There's like a whole
That's
yeah.
kind of a spoiler though. It's like a random cameo.
Yeah, it's just like you're like, okay, this movie's going on. All right, movie. Matt fucking Damon out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's weird.
For how
how it comes
long?
in.
what was the movie where Johnny Depp like popped in at the end? Was that one of the Jump Streets?
Are you talking about the? Can't even about spoiling it, but the new Fantastic Beasts movies, like the Harry Potter. He pops in at the end of that.
Just out of
Oh,
nowhere.
no.
Just,
No.
Imagine how much money you gotta pay like a big time actor like that. Well, we can't really afford you for the whole movie, so we're gonna have you come in for the last 5 minutes and just say 3 lines.
That's why I like old movies. I think it's literally like an NBA draft.
Yeah.
Like you have like a certain amount of cap space almost, and like back then all the people that were good were like still trying to make it. So like
Yeah,
yes,
they were
I'll
so
I'll
good.
fucking take it. And
Yeah.
then like
Honestly, at this point, you can't make Johnny Depp work more than like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck
Uh-uh.
anymore. He's like.
he knows what he's doing. He's in there making money, having fun. One of his bigger roles is a pirate.
A lot of people don't want to work with him anymore just because he doesn't take it seriously. Apparently, he gets his lines like that.
I feel like Sandler's got to be the same way at this point.
Yeah, a lot of you like actors that have done so good and have so much like old movies they did that when they had no money, now they're making money off of. So really, they don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of them don't even do good movies anymore. Like
Exactly. Yeah, like Adam Sandler just
movie.
plays the same role
Garbage.
in different 3 movies every
Yeah.
year, and
Will
they're all
Ferrell's
the
movies
same
are-
idea, they're same garbage, and you still take your little family of 3 to go see him with the movies.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots.
I haven't
Exactly.
seen-
It's
I
about a
haven't-
family, and they go into the woods, or they got a different problem to deal with inside their family, and
Do it
his
over
twins,
again.
see what? Oh, look at that. Yeah, him and
That
his,
one
him and
was-
his twin
oh
have
my
different
God.
arguments in their family. Here's a family movie.
got a small
Adam
problem
Sandler's
within the
funny.
family.
It's the worst.
Thanks for
It
the
really is.
$30 million.
Thanks for the-
Fucking idiots.
God, some of them were so bad. It's like I can't even believe it.
Will Ferrell
Just
has
because some
to
of his movies were so good. Like literally, the first time I saw Happy Gilmore, I was dying. Like when he took that dude's shirt over his fucking shit and punched him in the fucking mouth. That was I'd never seen anything like that. That was fucking hilarious, and I was real young when I watched that too, so maybe I thought it was funnier. Was
Waterboy's hilarious.
I was just not getting.
That's
like,
another
not-
movie. Like I can get. I mean, I don't know when it was made, but I doubt I was born yet. But Water 98.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably.
yeah. So I'm 2.
2 or 3.
Waterboy came out, and I guarantee there was like kids our age at the time that was like it was like super bad. Like everybody thought it was great, and then a couple years go by, people were like, "Oh, here's this shitty movie on demand, and there's nothing else going on today,
Right.
so let's watch it." And then you start telling your friends. 20 years go by, and they're still making money off the damn movie.
I'm looking at
More
his,
than
like,
they made when it came out.
I'm looking at like the filmography right now. It's somewhere around Click. Click was like alright. The Longest Yard's good, but like sometime like after that. So
Yeah,
like,
Click I think was the dropping point.
Yeah.
Click was the end of Adam Sandler's creative career.
That movie was funny though. To an extent.
Dude, no, the first Grown Ups is a script somebody wrote and was like, just put big names in this. There's no real plot. Nothing
it's
fucking
pretty-
happens.
Shaq's in the second one just randomly comes in, no reason for.
Shaq.
Way worse though. This
Yes.
I know, it's so bad.
It's way
They,
better.
all the people they put in those movies, like it has to do good or they can't fucking pay them.
No.
There's no, you can't, they all cost so much.
Yeah.
Let's see,
To
let's
get
see
into
how
a
much
movie.
Grown-ups 2 made.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that makes more.
No,
than,
it's on a budget of 80 million. It made 247 million.
See?
Who went to see that
That's
movie?
crazy.
Please fess up. Fess
Oh
up.
my god.
Sock bath. Sock bath for all of you.
Zach said me.
Let's look at the lab.
I saw it too.
That's not a lot of money to make on a movie, I feel like.
Yeah, and he's doing
To
hotel.
pay $80 million. They shot it at a campsite, right? There's no, it's not a fucking expensive movie to make.
Pretty much. Now he has the Netflix deal where he's making movies like exclusive.
Yeah, he's like, oh, exactly. He's gonna drop same family movie 3 times a fucking year. And you're all
Yes.
gonna go on Netflix and watch it.
Imagine dropping that much money on something. Oh my god! What the fuck? Where are they getting
Hey,
this?
we're gonna pay Adam Sandler $40 million a year for the next 10 years.
64 movies.
64 exactly.
Sandler's been in 64 movies in some capacity.
Let me know his net worth. Let's divide that out and see what he made.
Oh, a lot. Let's.
It's fucking ridiculous.
That's a lot.
More money than anybody.
I want to
will ever
divide it
need.
out and put it into movie by
Johnny
movie
Depp?
basis because I bet that's
You
a lot
know
of
why
shit.
he makes these movies now? Is because he doesn't have to act. He's
No.
a 40-year-old guy with a family that hangs out and makes funny jokes and drinks beer. Oh my god, I'll do that for $40 million
Johnny
a year.
Depp's net worth is like 140.
Adam Sandler's net worth
Take guesses.
320 million.
$436 million. Say something
Damn,
stupid
I'm thinking
like
a cool
none.
600 million.
Okay, yours was way off. You guys were right in the ballpark. It's 340.
Fuck.
Damn, I thought it was gonna be
I
high
was
as
only
shit.
$100 million off.
was
No,
only
no big
20
change.
million.
Yeah, that's funny.
He said, "Yeah, I got it."
Yeah, I
Wow.
got it. Today, I
Jesus.
went to the store today, and me and my cousin were buying groceries, and we fucked up and went to the self checkout instead of like going like the lane and saying, "Can you just split it in half?"
300 million though. They divide
So
that
we
by
had to eye
64
it.
movies.
And I got the first one was 51.50, and then the second one was 49.50.
He's like worth. Like
It's close enough.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
just want to know his
Nope.
movie
Nope.
gross.
Oh, look at that.
That'll do.
yeah.
Maybe I should have been more specific.
I went to the store the other day and I was so fucking tired. I was on my own from work, but I had to get like essential shit. Like I need toothpaste, I need
Yeah.
shampoo, something to wash my ass. Like essential stuff that I needed.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot put off going to the store. I'm gonna be filthy. So I go to the store. I bought fucking cinnamon toothpaste. The
Yeah.
worst creation in the world. If you use
go eat some
cinnamon
Big Red Gum.
toothpaste, you're a terrible person.
What?
What is
Let's
it?
hear it.
Lifetime,
We looked up his gross for movies.
lifetime gross. 2.8 billion.
For Adam
For
Sandler,
Adam Sandler.
No, hold on. God damn it. Look up another
His movie
body. No,
gross or
shut
his
up.
earning gross?
His like earning gross.
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. Lifetime movie gross. His actual like earning. Let's see.
Yeah. So the
I'll
movie
fucking kill somebody. No, that's ridiculous. I want to know another competing 40-year-old guy that was funny is not anymore, and I want to know and see if it's even close. Because if it's not,
Will
that's
Ferrell.
fucked up.
Try him. He's
do
Oh
Larry
my
the Cable
God.
Guy.
Will
I bet
Ferrell.
he has no fucking money. Imagine all that work and no.
You know who
money.
actually has a lot of money?
Who?
Eddie Murphy made a
No
fuckload
shit.
of money.
Yeah.
He's so much money.
He-
I think he's like number 2.
Imagine you're Eddie Murphy, okay? You're a 20-something-year-old Eddie Murphy. Your goal in life is to be a funny stand-up comedian and make a little bit of money doing it. You love making people laugh. A couple years down the road, you're known as a fucking zebra. Is that Eddie Murphy? That is Eddie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zebra in Madagascar.
No, that's Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's Chris Rock.
You give a
Shrek.
steak for
He's
Chris
Shrek.
Rock on a shitty
He's only
pod.
Donkey.
Better
Fuck.
Donkey and Shrek.
Yeah, Donkey.
Those movies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. He probably made
Those
more
were
money
good as
off that
fuck.
than he will ever on anything else in his life.
I'm
Do you
still
think he gave
tripping
a
about
shit
this
about
gross.
Shrek?
That's ridiculous.
Dude, in Shrek, whenever he knocks the door down and it starts the song,
What has
it
he
gets
done
me
with
every
it all?
time.
I live. That's my ring.
Somebody-
That's my.
I say that, I
alarm
can't even
for
hold
in
on
the mornings when I
$500.
wake up.
I'm about to do that. That's so good. That's so great.
I started that like when I was in high school. Like I would just put a
Eddie Murphy
stupid.
3.8.
It would never be a good song. Like Drake releases a new song, it's number 1 on the charts. That's not the song I wake up to.
What's his worth?
I
at
wake
this
up to
point?
like a 50s pop song.
What's his
that I
worth at
randomly
this point?
fucking heard,
Let's
and
see if he's
makes
kept
me
it
think
up
of
any better.
The time I was
Oh,
drunk
no,
as
he's
shit.
definitely worth a lot.
All-Star so
That's the only way to wake up in the morning. Stupid ass song to get your day started.
Hey, after we look up Will Ferrell's shit, look up Will Smith's. I want to see how good his. I want to see his.
He's a real actor. So
Huh?
put some perspective in it. He's a real actor.
As of this writing, his
What?
Forgot Rush starts tomorrow.
Okay,
That's not-
this one's not right.
No, it's not gonna.
Can't be
It's just
right.
not gonna suck.
It's
but
crazy
gonna
how
let
much
down.
money.
Okay, I was looking at just American gross. I think
Get away from me.
Get away from me.
this, according to this article, he might have made $6.7 billion worldwide.
Who?
His movies, Eddie Murphy's movies, made $6.7 billion.
Now it sounds like he doesn't make shit.
And his net worth is 80 million.
His net worth right now is $85 million. So that's like your. You gotta remember, Adam Sandler owns a production company at Happy Madison and stuff. He has more like.
He makes other like shit.
You're talking about like he has like a lot of assets
Yeah,
right now.
exactly. He just, so
He can
Oh,
kind of like
man.
if when he decides to cash out, he's
Lawrence
ready to go.
Jarman.
he's good.
I hear you. But still, it's a lot of cheddar.
You looked at McConaughey's?
Look up.
McConaughey's isn't like it's
Yeah.
it's probably decent, but it's nowhere.
Best
McConaughey's.
actors of all time.
No.
I mean,
Look at Will Smith. Look at Will Smith.
What movies is he in though? Like that are like real top grossing.
Interstellar.
No, Interstellar. There's no way Interstellar made a lot of movie, a lot of money.
It
Made a lot of movie.
It's a long ass movie. They made a lot of movie.
It doesn't matter about the quality of the movie. It's literally just like the marketability. So you have like Sandler that's making these movies that just
Okay, so Matthew McConaughey makes great movies that we love, like Dazed and Confused.
Have you
that
seen
made
Mud?
No money, I'm sure.
He's in Tropic Thunder too.
Yeah. Okay, so still, think
A lot of
about
people
how
don't know
much
about
money
that.
like Tropic Thunder or a movie like that makes, and now think about how much money a movie like fucking Frozen makes.
His net worth.
Ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah.
it's $95 million. But let's
Who's this?
95
Will?
million. No.
Will Smith?
hold on. No, I'm looking at McConaughey real quick.
I'll look up.
Okay, I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Will Smith's net worth is still not as much as Adam Sandler's.
I'm telling you, Adam Sandler is. Yeah. That's what
200
I'm saying.
250 million. for
Because-
Will Smith.
He's made, Matthew McConaughey still made a respectable amount, $1.9 billion to the box office.
Fucking A.
That's pretty good for a guy you wouldn't think is nearly as popular as him. He's close.
He's definitely up there.
Dazed and Confused is all over Twitter now.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, but the production. Yeah.
Look, that
That's-
movie made $7 million at the box office. It almost made 8. Maybe on DVD sales and stuff like afterwards, but if we're talking like box office gross, like movie, like while it's in the movies and
Yeah,
stuff.
all the. Like,
That's what. I don't know. You could probably look up like. Hold on.
what do you think percentage of money made off a movie
This
is?
new movie he's making is about to be bad.
What do you think the percentage of money
Who?
made off
Will
a
Smith
movie
or Tom-
is made when it's in
McConaughey?
the
What movie?
theaters? It's got to be like 60%, I would think.
Who?
What do you mean, like the
So the money they make off the movie based alone on people buying to go see it in a theater.
Okay, I think when they do the box office total, that's already taken like.
That's that number.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
you gotta also think the budgets are always inflated because they'll show like 80 million as like production budget, but then
Yeah.
with advertising and everything, you're talking
Yeah,
like
the advertising,
doubling
yeah.
the budget basically. For most like blockbuster movies, it
Yeah.
depends on the movie though. Like some of them don't need that.
Shout out to The Revenant. We're talking about good movies. I watched The Revenant last week. It's a
You
fucking
know who
good
else
movie.
is starting to make shitty movies that nobody's gonna like me for saying? He's pulling the Adam Sandler card.
Who?
The
Say it.
Rock. The Rock used to
no,
make
yes.
good movies.
San Andreas, that movie, that was fucking retarded. That was so stupid.
Skyscraper.
I'm
Oh
not
my
going
God.
to see that because it looks so
He had
stupid.
another one too, like the some, like Rampage.
Hi, I'm The Rock.
Rampage.
I'm
Yeah.
giant, and here's a bunch of blown up shit.
Giant, shredded. I have the same tattoo 500 million other men do, and I'm huge. Yeah, that's literally what
That
he says.
video of him breaking his thumb, he just points it up and goes, "All right, let's get this fixed." That shit's wild.
No, he's I mean,
Definitely a monster. Could have been a monster in football.
He played football for a while.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
you're
could
right.
have.
Did he play college or not?
Yeah,
He
he
started,
play,
yeah.
didn't he play at Miami?
Yeah.
I was saying he could have been in like if imagine if he would have ended up as big as he is now.
Jesus.
He'd be killing people in the field, dude.
You ever seen that? Like, okay, so people that are famous and make money doing a lot of, like, doing something really well, and then they walk up, do something else, and they're really fucking good at it for no reason. Like, that's not fair, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you like? Who is it? Like Gronk was a basketball star in high school too. Like triple sport athletes. Save some for the rest of us.
Randy Moss
Well, that's
was
like
a,
the game. The game was like one of the best Madden players in the world. Probably wasn't he number one for a while?
Michael Jordan.
Like, didn't you just make a
The
bunch
game.
of rap music? Get out! You've got your shit. Get out of here. Leave us alone. Let us people that can't do anything that other than move our fingers. Yeah, I say I'm trying to. Yeah, give us Madden. You made rap fucking
You
music.
made rap music. Let us play football video
Yeah, let us
games.
play
Leave me
football
alone.
video games.
Dude, I love playing 2K, dude.
I'm so
I
garbage.
know.
Stop getting Madden and play with me.
I'm
It's
itching for
terrible.
2K right now. I'm itching.
I
for
got
2K.
Madden 19. I haven't stopped playing.
I've got it,
Play
but
PS4?
No, I have an Xbox One.
I want-
2008, he was
I
like,
want Taco Bell, and I want a big fat.
The game. I want everybody to go Google a picture of the game right now.
I
Imagine
know what
you're
it
a
looks like.
17-year-old scrawny kid showing up to play in a Madden tournament,
against
and
the game.
fucking game.
I know
is
exactly
who
what he
you're
looks like,
playing
and his
against.
voice is pretty. It's like he's got like a rasp like to it, so it's like not. He like walk up, he'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" He'd be like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, shit."
Yeah.
DX.
He's a,
Yeah, imagine DMX. I bet DMX is good at something else.
Imagine him yelling at you. Just mid game.
Here, I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
That's an immediate muted mic. It's DMX. Like, even his friends are like, "Hey guys, we're gonna play with DMX tonight, so turn your volume down on the mics."
Did you see that?
He
tweet
just
where-
hops on the mic, "Where my fucking dogs?" Just fucking starts screaming on there. Stop! Where the fuck are my fucking dogs at?
Let's go give it to you.
Yeah, he just kill it. I'm gonna give it to you. You keep running. I'm gonna fucking give it to ya.
I had something in my mind. I forgot. Oh, did you see that? There was a tweet where apparently two kids were playing tennis. Have you seen it? And it was a white kid against a black kid, and the black kid beat the white kid. And as the white kid was walking away, he was like,
Oh.
"Yeah," and he was like, "At least I know my dad," or something like that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
Not what I
And
was
then
thinking.
someone quoted it and said, "Yeah, this ain't Xbox Live, Jonathan."
Dude, if you've ever played Xbox Live, if nothing else, just go on and just sit
Listen.
there and listen.
I tried to tell my parents that. They did not believe that
Dude,
shit. I
it's
see
the
shots like.
funniest shit you'll ever hear.
I was like, that's
Sorry.
a.
Just go hang out in a COD 2 lab.
Go to Fortnite now. That's where all the 12-year-olds
Yeah.
are.
That's the first
I
time
was
I
playing
heard.
with a kid the other day, heard a dog barking in the background, his mom fucking yelling at him. This kid's carrying me to victory in a squads match. I was like, fuck your mom, kid. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You got these kills.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I was like, you want to play squads again, kid? I probably definitely got grounded. I was like, hey, dude, you want to play some more squads? I played like 4 matches with this random ass little kid. He's like, all right, I got to go do homework now. And I'm like, fuck, come on. I'll link up with you tomorrow.
Dude, I will show you what to do.
Some kid was on, there's a streamer called Pokemon, she was on her stream, and she was streaming, she was playing with random duos, and there's like this 12-year-old kid, he's like, wait, are you really Pokemon? And she's like, yeah, and he goes, I beat my me to you.
That's
and she's like
fucking
on
awesome.
stream, so like, thousands of people heard a little kid go, I beat my me to you.
Holy
It's
shit.
so great.
That's legendary.
Yeah, that's a point.
Dude, when I was in 5th grade, when I was in 5th grade, I used to call a buddy of mine every night because we like on the house phone to get on Club Penguin. That was the old way of being like, "Yo, man, you get on tonight?" Like,
Yo,
I
man,
had-
you
I had a
stepping out
PS2.
tonight in the club hang?
Dude, I remember I fought forever to get one of those little fuzzball pets. No, on Club Pink. I don't know if it was
You guys
webs or
are
not.
fucking weird.
The little fuzzball on there, dude. I love that
I
shit.
remember those, and then remember the tip the
They're
iceberg that
fucking
never would
webkins, you
happen.
nerd.
Everyone thought you go to this little like.
It was
iceberg
on.
and
It
you
was
would tip
on
it.
Club Penguin. You would get like a little fur ball that would follow you around. It was like your dog on there.
Yeah, it was like
Essentially.
you could feed it and shit. And put
You had to
collars
feed
on
it. It was just like a little fur ball with like eyes. It just looked at you, and you were cool as fuck if you had one of
go
those.
in the club and do the little.
That's
What bad did it say,
radio,
dude?
that was funny. Dude.
It was a fucking club. everybody say terrible things on there. God, that's everywhere. Everywhere online, people are just saying terrible
Oh
shit.
yeah, you hear some of the worst shit. I've heard some of the worst shit ever playing online video games.
The
And
first
it's
real
great.
time I ever heard like real racism was on.
Yes.
Like
Dude.
not somebody
We
just
live in-
saying
we
it
live
because
in
it's funny.
Shepherdsville, Kentucky. I didn't see real racism until I
Yeah.
played Xbox Live.
Seriously.
Just until some kid gets beat and just calls somebody immediately. Racial slurs just fly out immediately.
I'm gonna get your account. I'm gonna get your account deleted threat. I see where you live. You've never felt real fear until a 13-year-old boy says your home address and your parents' name in an Xbox Live chat.
happened to you?
I got a JTAG, I can shut down your Wi-Fi for an entire year. You're like, oh,
I didn't do it, kid.
Dude, remember what's his name in high school? I don't
Jacob
wanna-
Capto used to. I used to like be friends with him on Xbox, and he could do that shit.
That's so funny.
He. So I used to play Xbox
Somebody
with this
sent
dude
me a
named
video
Caden,
of
and he
like
shut him
so
down.
big streamers or whatever. If they do some dumb shit, people will get mad, and they will play with them and figure out where they live or whatever, and call the police, and they get fucking
Swat 'em.
SWAT stormed.
Yeah.
Playing video games. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Fucked
I
up.
would do
Terrible for the
that.
person. Are you kidding me?
The cops came in and like shot.
Yeah.
The SWAT team came in and just shot pretty much.
Is that
Damn.
attempted murder on the guy that called?
They didn't.
You think that holds up in court?
Oh, did they? Okay,
Yeah,
as
they
you're
caught
saying.
him. He's in jail.
He's in jail.
Fuck.
Like, you go jail.
What do you mean, fuck?
Imagine you just hanging out with your buddies and like, hey, we're gonna fuck over Ninja tonight. I'm gonna get the cops called to his house. Oh yeah, man, let's go do it.
Ninja dies.
You're all in jail. You watch someone die on a stream. Your fault. You're going to prison.
Some SWAT guy sits down. All right, guys, I'm playing now. This is a.
SWAT guy sits down. What's up?
Dude,
What's up?
it's like
This
an
is Billy
hour
Bat
later.
94. I'm about to show you guys how to get a fucking dub.
I didn't really want to start with 0 followers, so what's up, y'all? Here we go.
So what happened was that kid went to jail, so it kind of slowed down a little bit. But what a lot of streamers do now, if you're real popular, you call the cops ahead of time. You go, hey, listen, I do this, and they kind of understand because the stories are pretty popular. Then like the SWAT gets called to like your house. They won't.
Hey man, if you hear I murdered somebody, then dug them in my backyard.
Louisville
dude.
Metro. Hi, this is Dave. I'm going on stream tonight. A lot of my fans are assholes. So if you get a call about someone viciously murdering somebody in their backyard at this address, it's fine. It's totally a joke.
Yeah.
Like, how are you as a 911 dispatcher? Be like, okay.
Well, I think you have to kind of prove it.
Yeah.
But could you imagine like dying over like fucking Hearthstone or something really stupid?
Hey guys, we're gonna mess around tonight, play Minecraft. SWAT shows up, kills you.
Damn.
Guys, this is horrible. We're going up the last. I'm not gonna have you be finished with this block.
Remember when you used to illegally download music and you used to think any minute now someone's gonna come in here and fuck me?
I remember when I was like 13, okay? So I had gotten LimeWire, thought I was the shit, showed all my buddies at school how to get LimeWire, had my iPod full of fucking everything, and like 3 songs that were just, log onto this website to get free sex now. Like those songs you accidentally download,
Yeah.
you gotta skip through them, comes out on the car, your mom's gonna be pissed. So I'm living that life. I think I'm the guy.
Yeah.
My mom sends me a thing, or I'm sitting there watching the news, and my mom's talking about it. She's like, look, this kid in Colorado got arrested. He owes $1 billion. I'm like, for what? And they're like, oh, he was illegally downloading music. Took my iPod, that shit went in the toilet. I deleted everything on my computer. I got so scared. I was like, Mom, I broke my iPod. She was like, how? I was like, oh, I dropped it outside in the water. It was raining. She's like, oh, well, you're not getting another one. I was like, I don't want another one. Don't give me access to this shit. I'm off the grid.
It's funny that we used to think we had the big swinging dicks if you could do shit like that. Get an emulator on your phone, you're like, yeah man, you want to see how to do it?
Dude, watch me play N64 on my phone. I'm cooler than you.
Yeah.
You're a loser, how's it feel?
I got an emulator on here right now for the 64.
Dude, I used to play Pokemon non-stop.
I
Pretty
played
sure that's
that.
what I did all my senior year of high school was play Pokemon on a fucking school desktop.
I was playing 3 months ago in class. On my fucking Surface Pro.
Dude, I'm just waiting for it to come out on the Switch. I'll just take my Switch and like.
See, yeah, I want to do something like that. Why go to class when you can just play video games? No, I should really start. I should really pay attention.
It
A
is.
lot of problems now. Kids are like playing Fortnite in class and stuff. Like it's hard.
Yeah, I tried to download it on my phone and play that shit. That shit's even harder, and I already suck at the game.
Yeah, I don't know if we can play mobile, but like they like go to the computer lab and then like.
There's definitely a curve.
Like PUBG Mobile. Like, how can you fucking play
It's
that?
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Literally, the encounters on there, you pretty much like run up to each other, but you're not facing the same direction. And the 15 seconds that follow are you two trying to face in that direction so you can shoot. So you'd be like you'd run up to each
circling,
other,
you just
but you'd
see
be
this-
facing, yeah. You'd be
Getting
like,
epilepsy from
not
running
facing,
back
yeah.
and forth.
oh shh, and then you hit the fucking. You're like, oh, get him, get him.
How many people's phones have the battery for that? Like
They don't. My phone would like feel
Okay,
like it
so
was
yeah, I
going
tried
to
to
melt.
download Fortnite. That shit took hours to download onto my phone. Played it once, garbage, and then it took another forever to delete. I've never seen an app take a long time to delete on my phone. It's just, click, gone. Shit had to load to delete.
It makes my phone hot. It makes it feel like it's gonna fucking melt.
right there, like it just starts burning.
Like hot to the touch. You're like, okay.
Dude, look at this. My phone is all kinds of fucked up. You know the worst part about this is I just woke up one day and it was like that. I went out the night before, pretty sure I dropped it. Actually,
Don't know why.
that's fucking so weird.
Because you
That's
know-
what I said. Does that not freak you out? Was it the like the
Yeah, FBI's watching your phone.
Yeah.
That's your FBI agent fucking with you.
No, Nick's an FBI agent. He just wants us to think that's just
I
a
broke
fuck
my
up.
phone at TK's,
What?
which is, I'd like to point out, the greatest bar on the face of the earth. I heard you guys had Blake Brewer on last week, and he tried to down TK's, just talk good about the felt. The pool tables are now the worst part, because they put even new felt in there. It was good already. Put new felt in, and now you got to pay to play pool.
The fuck?
How much per
TK's
game?
It's like $1.
Is it the
4
quarter?
quarters? Yeah, it's the 4 quarters.
He's
like
a,
that
I mean, it's like
bar.
$1,
Used
but
to be
fuck them.
free pool. TK's was actually the first bar I went to when I was 21 because nobody would go to the casino with me. So I went in there, and I've been drinking since like 9 a.m.
I hate the casino, dude. I love it so
I
much.
hate
Oh,
it.
dude, I will be back as soon as. Oh, fuck. But I
know,
will.
it's
I'm
horrible.
going back. I swear.
Dude, it's horrible. The
You guys
games
should go
are
to the one in
fun.
Cincinnati with me.
I want to go really
It's so
bad.
nice. We should go over
Seriously, that's what caught me. Like, I've never ever been to a casino, so walking into the boat and it being like so large and massive, I was impressed. And now that you're
It's
saying
just
like,
a bunch of old carpet and escalators. Wait
Yeah.
till you see Jack's, a real casino. Yeah, the boat looks like the Titanic.
yeah, now I'm excited.
It's like barely a boat though.
It's not a fuck. I don't know. I hate that. I want you to know the first time I was on the way to the boat, they were like, "Hey, dude, we're going to the boat tonight." I was like, "Hell yeah, we're gonna get on a boat, go up and down the Ohio River." I don't know why I thought this. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna be outside ripping cigs. They're like, "You can smoke inside." I was like, "Fuck yeah, can. It's a boat. Why wouldn't you be able to smoke inside?"
Yeah, it's a boat, bitch.
It's a
Like,
boat, you
it's
stupid
damn
fuck.
boat. You just step out. It's open. I thought this thing was the Louisville Bell with fucking slot machines and tables.
I thought the same shit happened.
We get there, and I pull up. I don't know. We get there, we pull up. There's a fucking warehouse with a casino next to it. I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
That's what I said.
boat.
Yeah, you literally think it is a boat. You're
So
like,
we literally pull up and there's like a water refinery next to it or some shit. I was like, what is this big fucking industrial
And if you go
factory?
at night, you're just in the middle of a fucking field. It looks like you go down a one-lane road. You're in the middle of a field, and you're like, what the fuck is
for
this?
9 miles. It's a 9-mile
It's
road.
like nothing. There's nothing there. It's like New Albany and nothing. And the boat. The boat, like enclosed.
Yeah.
Oh, there is something on the way there. It's called the Rustic Frog.
I think
Never go there. It's a
Oh.
it's a southern Indiana swampland stripper joint. So
Oh,
we're we're going.
I still haven't
We
gone to
tried
a
to
titty
go.
bar.
I've never been. We tried to go one night after we left the boat, and we didn't realize what time it was because time doesn't exist in a casino.
No, it does not.
Dude. And so we get there. It's like
doesn't.
3:30 in the morning. Had no idea. As soon as we got to walk in, dude's like, "Hey man, it's last call. Or changing shifts now. Get ready to shut up." I was like, "Yeah, I do not want to go in there for first shift stripper dancing on a Sunday morning."
Hey, man, last call. Smack the ass one more time. Let's get it going.
Smack them cheeks. Let's go.
Put that $2 bill in there. Let's get this shit rolling.
You think Saturday being like 7 a.m. like a stripper joint, like other people are going to work, you're just, well, maybe that's fucking life. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet
Maybe
it
you're
is.
going to work.
I bet it is. Yeah, exactly.
I still haven't been to a titty bar.
I haven't.
Have you guys watched The Sopranos?
Yes.
Just hanging out at the titty bar, taking care of business. That's the
Yeah.
life I want.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like it's there. Like, you'll be like talking like some serious shit, and then you'll be like,
Titties. Then
and
go
you just get back
to
into it. Could you imagine like playing video games, and then when you're looking away from that, you're just like,
Yeah, I can.
like, yes, that would be perfect. That would absolutely be the perfect atmosphere.
Basically like a rapper's life now. Like, it's
Almost, yeah, I
It's literally
guess.
the rapper lifestyle for sure. At least
I'm
it seems
about
like
to
it.
dye my hair, get some fucking dreads, and become a rapper.
really-
Just take a. I'm gonna take a loan out.
Take a leap.
And just get a bunch of stupid face tats and pay someone to write my lyrics. Get a ghostwriter. Do all
Yo,
the
bro.
shit that's frowned upon.
Yo, bro, my name's 6ix9ine because you look at it from 2 different sides, man. One way to 6, one way to 9, bro. I'm fucking deep. Call me Gandhi. What's
I hated that shit so much. That was the worst fucking That was the worst interview I've
I'm
ever
like,
heard
thanks,
in my
man.
entire
You're
life.
so original. Please give us more music. You're so good.
You see that
Scream
Nicki
in my ears,
Minaj
man.
shit on Travis Scott?
What?
Yeah, she said his album sales aren't real. It's all because of Kylie, and that he sells merchandise with his albums.
No.
And she said her album was better and sold more than his. I was like, this bitch is on something.
Okay, in my soul more, it's not better. Travis Scott's been on the.
There's no. I haven't even listened to the Nicki Minaj album, and I can tell you it's not better.
Tell Nicki stop hanging out with Demi Lovato. But it's not too soon.
Yeah,
it's
no, it's not.
It's
It wasn't too soon the day after.
No,
Dude, I made the joke the day of.
Yeah, it's just.
That's
Dude,
your fault.
someone got mad at my sister for this. Okay, she made a Facebook status, and all it was like, you know how like some people put those fake pregnancy posts or whatever, and it's just a joke.
Yeah, I
It's
got
like
the shit scared of me like 4 times every day by one of those.
Just an easy joke, okay? Just not being anybody, just somebody that's a little playful joke. And this lady literally made a status saying like, I can't believe anybody would make a joke about being pregnant because people have miscarriages all the time, infertility, and this is just silly, really insensitive to this. And I'm like, lady, it is a joke. No one is saying anything about these things. No one's saying fuck these things, fuck people who've had these. It's just a simple joke. No one's even brought those things up.
Like literally, that's what they assume. That's what I
You
hate.
could look so deep in everything and find something that would.
yeah, I mean, like
piss
we
you
could
off.
literally get pissed off about anything, any joke ever. Like,
It's just
somebody
like
could
that's
find
what they thought. They'll tell you what they think's wrong with it, but I'm like, that's what you thought. Right after I said that,
Yeah, it's
I was
just
thinking
a-
about going to get food. Like I was not even like. You started thinking about problems that were involved with that.
Like-
I dropped it.
And you ain't gotta see it. Just don't look at it. Unfriend her.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
look at
fuck
it.
off.
Weird.
I'd still post it. I would never would have deleted it. I was
a
so
little upset about it just because I thought she was actually pregnant. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then like,
Oh no, yeah,
I was like,
oh yeah.
good for her.
That's what everybody was. She was like, they were like, damn, she's not really pregnant. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a point. Like fuck. That's all it is.
Could you imagine me like, oh fuck?
Yeah, like damn, she ain't pregnant. Damn. I was looking for those little twins.
Jesus.
Yeah, people
A
are just
kid would.
getting-
I don't see how people our age have kids. I can barely handle myself.
Fuck out.
Scares the
That's what-
absolute.
that's what I meant
if
by
you
getting
are
scared.
between the ages of 16 and 24 and have a child, you're a better person than me. Because I don't know where I'd be, but I can tell you it wouldn't be with that kid. Because that shit's bad
He
news.
said, dude, I'd be dropping that kid off on the bus stop. I'd be leaving to go to
I
Arizona.
don't know what. I'm sure I would man up in the moment, but all my thought process just says no.
Yeah.
Well, most of them do man up and stuff, but it just they like end up being like that becomes their identity.
Yeah, you fuck up. You say no once, everybody's gonna be. You're gonna be known as the guy that didn't want anything to do with his kid.
Yeah.
You come back
pretty
in
much.
before the kid's born. Nope, still the guy that didn't want anything to do with his kid. You said oh shit when she told you she was pregnant. You're a terrible person. Everyone hates you now.
See, I don't see why that's not okay to have that reaction.
Kids are terrible.
Well, it's not even like, well, kind of, but like, it's more so like I just think about it like, sounds shitty, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of fucking money. And literally right now, just think about where you're standing right now with the money you have in your pocket, and like the last girl you just fucking boned is like, yeah, I'm pregnant. You got 4 months or some shit. Like it's like been a while.
First off, she's in fucking trouble for not telling me until 4 months. This is halfway not my responsibility.
he said
You had
her fault. he said abstinence.
I don't know. Sometimes you don't know, but like I'm saying, like I don't know. If I was in that position, like
this girl I work with didn't know she was pregnant until she was 6 months pregnant.
That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know till like 3 or 4 until they like really start showing.
They wouldn't give her maternity leave because she hadn't worked there long enough, and they kind of thought she was lying to them. Like when she was hired, they were like, "You had to know you were pregnant."
Especially if you're like a little overweight too. Like sometimes you just can't really tell either because it
Yeah.
just kind of blends in. I
you
mean,
just like shit out a kid.
yeah, then you're like
That's
a
the
little bit-
worst. Imagine your girl goes to the bathroom and is like, ah, and you run in. What happened? And it's a baby. It's a baby in front of you. You had no preparation.
This happened like the baby just.
Dude, it happened. There wasn't there a
Yes,
TV
it.
series about it?
Oh yeah, like I didn't know I was pregnant.
I didn't know I was pregnant, and here's a kid, and now you know what? I just spent $40 on fucking scratch offs this morning, and now I got a kid.
Yep. I didn't win on any of those.
He said did not hit, so
Just
Did
kids
not
not
hit,
eating.
so we're gonna push this thing back in. It's not ready.
not ready.
Come out when I have more income.
Wait till Wednesday with the Powerball.
we're looking good on the Powerball this week.
No, I couldn't imagine
Jesus.
like the responsibility. Like a kid looking up to me, it would be I don't know.
I'm too
horrible.
forgetful.
Yeah.
Like I could be sitting there and I'd probably forget entirely I had a kid. Let's say you're sitting there playing video games. Kid's next to you. Mom's wherever, grocery shopping, some bullshit. Look over. The seat is empty because you've been playing fucking video games. Now you have a missing child on the loose. People go to jail for that.
All the movies you've
Yes.
seen, the kid's somewhere with some demented thing, so you can't even go find the kid. The kid's
Yeah.
done.
I'm sorry because I keep my bleach really low and like.
I keep my bleach on the ground. How am I going to change that aspect of my life to putting it on a shelf? This is our main concern. I've kept the bleach on the floor my whole life.
What kid though? What kid just finds bleaching and goes, man, this is probably some good drink.
Fucking
right
They don't
here."
think about it.
I know they don't. It's crazy to think about. It. They don't know.
They're babies.
I know, obviously, because you just don't know about you. Like when you already know something, you can't imagine not knowing it because
Yeah.
you know it. Yeah,
One
so,
day
like,
I was standing there and I don't know what I was making, but I was cooking and my oven, I turn it on and it's like got one of the flat tops or whatever. So it's the thing just glows red. I'm standing there on my phone and I look over and start to see it glow red. And I'm like, that looks pretty. And I was like, wait a second. If I was a kid, I would have just put my fucking hand on that. No wonder that shit happens all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
am I just stupid or is that a normal thought process?
No, I think it just happened. You just,
Yeah.
it's
The
shiny
kid sees
things.
that, they have no idea. Oh, that shit's hot. Yeah.
It's crazy to me that I can still remember certain things from like when I was like 6.
I remember paying for my sins a lot and learning that's how shit works.
Yeah.
All those pipes, I used to ride dirt bikes, and the first time I decided to touch that metal pipe,
Yeah.
my fucking steak,
God,
and I
that shit's hot.
never did it again.
Yep.
You live your whole life in fear of that pipe from then on out.
Yes,
It
and
made me
like
hot.
literally, anybody else will teach you, tell them all the like the right shit, but you're like, but don't touch that pipe, it'll fuck
Yeah.
you up. That's like what
Whatever
you tell
you do,
them.
that's your last. It's the number one thing you don't. It's like don't hit the big red button.
Yeah.
What happens if I hit the big red button? Don't fucking touch the button. You're there one day, slip by the button, and now your hands burn.
Yeah.
And you've never touched it.
Yeah, now you pay for your sins.
It's funny that when you're young, just because like somebody has been through something, you're like, no, you haven't. You're lying, and you just get fucked because you're
Yeah.
ignorance. Is he passed out in there?
That's
Pass
so
out.
funny. Yeah, dude. Being a
So
kid.
funny.
You. What's that one embarrassing story you think of that you did something stupid when you were a child, Dylan?
Oh man. it's
Something
tough.
embarrassing as fuck that you still think of to this day you did when you were a child. Everybody's got one.
I've
know
got
you
quite
do.
a few. So
I got a long list here. Let me get my wallet
well,
out.
like no shit. This like actually happened. So I used to live in Equinox, which is like up there on that Waterford Road?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know where
Off
it's at.
Barstow Road.
Yeah.
So like kind of towards the back of the neighborhood, it kind of leads to like a backing like at the end there's just woods.
Mhm.
And that's like kind of where the end of it's at. So we decided we were going to go into the woods. It was like me and 2 other people. And we like kind of dropped our bikes off at the edge of the woods like a movie almost. Like seriously, that's where it was. And we took off in the woods, dog. We got lost for 6 hours and ended up some like way the fuck down there. Like we walked down this fucking creek. I literally can't remember where we're at. In some like fucking other county like 2 hours away. But,
Holy
like, we were gone.
shit!
Yes, like seriously, and like went up to this guy's house, offered him all the money we had on us to take us home. And he's like, "All right, where do you guys live?" And we were like, 12. We were like, Equinox.
My house.
Equinox. He was like, "Where? Equinox." Yeah, where's Equinox? You like, you passed up McDonald's in Washington.
You know, it's how you get to my house.
You mean
No.
the mouse?
I
But it
remember
was
being
pretty
a
much
kid on
like
my
that.
bike in the neighborhood, and you'd get to that point in your neighborhood, you had never been there before, and you're looking around, you're like, where
Uncharted
the
waters.
fuck?
Well, when I got back, there were cops and like lots of cops.
Because you
So-
went missing, dumbass.
Yeah, I know. So I had to like talk to the cops. So then another time, so this was middle school, and like I went out to the car rider lawn, and my dad wasn't there. I didn't live very far from, from the fucking school. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk home. Fuck them. So I decided to like take off, and he probably shows up 5 minutes later, and I'm not fucking there. So he sits there, and I never walk out of the fucking school, and he thinks I'm fucking gone.
Jesus. Another
So-
thing with having a child, imagine you're a father picking your kid up from school, and he just doesn't walk the hell out.
And that's what. So like my mom's freaking out, everybody's fucking freaking out, calling each other and shit. I'm, however old, I don't think I have a phone on me at this point. I'm just kind of like walking down the fucking street like, hey, I'm walking home. It's kind of cool. Like, I never walk fucking home. And fucking my dad fucking comes pulling up like screeching tires in this truck. Like, the Blue Barn, the car dealership? He squeals into there, gets me into the truck. The owner of the dealership comes out and thought I was getting abducted by my own dad. Because he pretty much threw me in this fucking truck, and I was crying and shit. Because he was yelling at me, like, but I was like, you weren't fucking there. Like, I was trying, like, but
You left me.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I couldn't turn it. The
But
light.
this guy came out and was like, hey, is everything okay over here? Like, what the fuck's going on? And I had to, like, sit there. I was like, crying. I was like, he's my dad. I walked, and I'm stupid. Like, I had to pretty much, like, tell him that. Yeah, and then, like, so then we get back to my house, and then there's fucking cops there again, because they call the cops again. So then this fucking guy's like, what is the deal? And I was like, the first one was kind of their fault, I would say, like, because it was the same cop that I had talked to.
You were known as the kid that gets fucking
Yeah, so
run
I was
away
like-
from home.
I was like, dude, I really don't know. This one, like, I told him, but, like, he showed
This
up,
is
like,
not
literally
the same
right
as
after I
last
left.
time,
Yeah, I was like, this one was not my fault. Like, I honestly, like, he just didn't show up. I was like, that's a problem. I was like, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go. It like, literally was not that far. You know where? Okay, yeah. Do you know where the Blue Barn is?
Yes.
I walked from Mount Washington to the car dealership, pretty much. Mount Washington Middle.
Oh, okay.
I know what that is.
No, but
No,
they
that's not
never
that
like
far.
let me do shit like that. That's what I was saying. Like, this was like 6th grade or some shit, and I was like, yeah, fuck them. And I decided to walk home, like big dumbass.
I used to walk to work to Kroger sometimes. When no one could give me a ride, I just had to walk. It was,
Like,
it was hot in the summer. I'd be like, fuck this. Sweating like hell.
It was the winter. We were gonna go sledding in the back of Cherry Hill because there's like some big hill
Yeah,
back
yes.
there. Where
Yes,
before,
there is.
yeah. So it's like early in the night. I'm gonna say it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. They're like, let's go sledding in the back of Cherry Hill. So we drag all these sleds back there. This hill's fucking massive. I mean, how long have you been? You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
like I'd say it's like a half mile long. It's steep.
That's
as
where Ray
shit.
lives.
So we get down there, we sledding and sledding and sledding, and then my buddy's like, all right, let's head back. And we all start walking through the woods. Like 40 minutes goes by, an hour goes by, and he's like, I don't remember it being this long of a walk back to the car. We were out there till 3 in the fucking morning. It's like 10 degrees outside.
Yeah.
We ended up in somebody's backyard, and he's like, oh, I know where we're at. I was like, I wish you didn't know where the fuck we were at when we
Yeah.
started walking.
No, that was like scary as shit. We were walking down this creek. We found a turtle. We kept it like for like an hour, and then we were like, fuck the turtle, because like you had to carry it.
Here's something sad. One time, me and my friend found a tortoise on the side of the road. And I guess it was somebody's pet, and they just like let it out on the side of the road. We thought it was a fucking turtle. Cause like, tortoises don't live around here.
Right, yeah.
So we walked to the nearest creek, which is like right down the road, and then we put it. I was like, damn, this dude is dry the fuck out. He needs
Did you
some
just
water.
drown that turtle?
Dude, come and tell us the
I'd put that together already. What the fuck?
It's a tortoise.
We put the tortoise in the water.
Tortoise.
And he was like, one minute, and I was like, shit. It maybe he needs some more water. So I put him more deeper in the water, and he just sat there. And I was like, nah, he'll be fine. And we walked back, let's go see our buddy. And we walked back there, and he was
Oh
like,
You,
my
you
God!
murdered it.
You son of a bitch!
You drowned a tortoise to death, watched it, came back to the scene of the crime. That's serial killer 101. That's the steps of serial killer. I swear, that's a Netflix original waiting to fucking happen.
The
That poor turtle was so slow. It said, "Fuck."
He's like 7 yesterday.
He's 20 now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Wasn't that bad.
One time when I was real little, and like the little were like you kind of know what you're doing, but you're still taking a bath, and your parents kind of watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but so I was taking a bath one time, and I had like a bunch of toys, and I like farted one time, and my mom like was sitting there. And I was like, Mom, look at this toy. There's a big ass long turd just in the water with me in this bath, dude. And I was like, Mom, look at this. And she was like, oh my God. And grabbed me out of the fucking bathtub. I was like, oh.
Dude, my little brother did that, but he grabbed it.
Big ass log just sitting there. I was like, what's up, Mom? Mom, dude,
You gonna take care of my bath?
Mom.
Jesus. That's fucked up, Joe.
Mr. Hanky in the
Did you say
bathtub.
Mr. Hanky?
I was like 3 years old. It's fucking hilarious. Can't believe your brother did that too. Tell your story about the one time your mom like wait till your dad gets home.
Dude, wait till your dad gets home is worse than a fucking
tell
death
that story.
sentence.
Tell that story, and then tell the James Tweedy story.
So listen to this, though.
Two great stories back.
So my mom's like, she's more mellow now. I don't know what the fuck. They treat my brother differently, I think, but fucking no shit. They pretty much like God, what?
Colin has gone to take a quick urination break.
All good, don't worry.
Okay, let's make sure I didn't rip it out.
But go ahead.
So pretty much, I'm trying to decide what I got in trouble for first, though.
I don't remember that part. I just remember the story.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything in it?
A little bit, not really.
Okay.
But yeah, what did you get in trouble for though? That your mom was so pissed.
Oh, okay. So it was middle school, and they do like, what did they call them? God damn it! When you went and do your homework.
Oh, like ISAP?
No, it was like smaller than that.
Like study room? Like study hall?
Kinda, but it was like at lunch.
Oh,
like lunch attention or
Pink
something.
slip.
Pink slip, yeah, pink slip, yeah,
Pink
yeah.
fucking slip. Oh my god! I used to live in pink slip. God damn it! So listen to this shit. So we get to
Called
fucking
pink slip. That's even funny. They said pink slip.
That's dude. That's literally those words would echo in your head. You'd be like, "You're getting a pink slip." You'd be like,
Dude, you get one. You'd be like, "Hey man, where you going for lunch today?" Oh, I got pink slip. You're like, "Fuck."
yeah,
You're
literally, like,
"Damn
God
it."
damn it! Especially if you're one of those people that like only sat with one person or whatever. Huh? No, that's my cousin.
Oh.
But anyway, so pretty much it was something that my mom had been like reminding me about a lot though, and I had pink slip, like from the assignment that she'd been telling me a lot about, and I didn't do it. So that's what happened, and so she ended up like coming home and getting mad at me, and I kind of like mouthed off to her a little bit, and she tried to like smack me pretty much on the face, like
My
smack
mom
me.
used to smack the shit out of me.
I never got hit once.
So I like caught her hand when she went to do it.
Oh.
Biggest fucking mistake I've ever made in my life because it was her offhand. She took her like right fucking hand and fucking right hooked me in the eye and punched me in the fucking face.
Conor McGregor.
Dragged me up the
Mom.
fucking steps by my Mount Washington Middle School like hoodie. Like I was like fucking like halfway out of it, like fucking like on the
Imagine little
steps.
Dylan going and
Like
up the
carpet
fucking-
and shit. I was like, like going up these fucking steps. Dude, then she's like,
didn't know you're this strong.
dude, and then, oh my god, I was like laying in my room, ass all beat, black fucking eye, had to go to school with it the next day.
fuck, for
Black
real?
fucking, Mom, she punched me in the fucking face. She punched me in the fucking, I was like, and she was like, and just like hit me. And like literally, so,
fuck out.
That's the shit my mom
no,
does.
Yeah,
then,
that's some people. I wonder if there's anybody listening to this like, oh my god, that's
No.
child abuse. No,
No,
that's
that
how
was-
you got fucking raised.
yeah, that's how it should have
Me and my
went.
dad got in a legit fight one time, like a legitimate fight.
Oh my god.
Well, so the garage door opens, and I know it's
It
like
was
my
over some
dad
dumb
coming
shit.
home.
Like I was playing Xbox. He wanted me to come help him out with something on the car, and I was like, I'm playing fucking Xbox. Nothing major. We just got pissed off and fight.
Jesus, man.
Like a real fight.
We apologized after. Like, yeah, he said
Yeah.
I hurt his ribs or something. Then he also decked me in the fucking mouth.
Anyway, I hear the garage door open, and that means
Just
Dad's
good
home.
parenting. It's fine.
And
cool.
he pretty much like walks in, and I hear him like set the keys down on the counter like he does every single fucking day. But then he just goes, "What?" And then just like comes up the steps, like starts coming up the steps. So all I hear is my dad just go, "What?" And then start coming up the steps. He beats my fucking ass with like a belt. And so like I'm laying there. It's like the end of the day. Finally, I've got my ass beat twice, like by my parents. I'm just like laying there. I'm like, "Fuck!" And I've never messed with my parents ever again.
Jesus.
They'll fuck you up.
That'll straighten you up once.
I like my mom grounded me when I lived. Well, I told her. So she would take like half shit to like make it seem bad. So like she'd leave me with my Xbox, but take my TV.
That's fucked up.
Or so
One
like
time my dad took my door off my room. That
Well,
shit was so annoying. You
I
know how
told
many
my-
times I would wake up and just reach into thin air? Just, I gotta go pee in the middle of the night. Just reach into thin air trying to open the
Fall
door.
through the fuck.
Fall through the fucking door.
Well, she had eventually took everything, and I was like, I bet you want to take my fucking bed, and this was in middle school, like, pretty much. She took my mattress to my bed and, like, left me the box spring. and
That's
that was
so
it.
funny.
Yeah, so I, like,
I
was
would.
without a bed for, like, a week, yeah. She was like, bet me. Like, seriously. Like, so from then on, like, seriously, I don't fuck with my parents, like, at all.
I'll be like that the same way. I'll be like, you fuck with me, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
I hate them, but I'll take your bed.
I learned.
I'll take everything out of your room except for
I'm
a
not
bed.
gonna
Like,
hit you,
there
but
you
you're
go.
not gonna have a place to sleep, so fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think anytime like before I like become a dad and shit to kind of like because I'd probably be like that right now. I need to learn like a little more patience just because like
Yeah.
Yeah, I would lose it right now.
I feel, yeah,
It'd be like the third time
you'd
you'd be like,
a total
God
asshole
fucking
to my
damn.
kid. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, just be like, you know how they talk about like, oh, all serial killers, people mentally damaged, or kind of how their parents treated them.
Yeah.
Imagine you grow up and you're like, your kid's a serial killer, and you're like, oh, I didn't fucking do anything wrong. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, wait a second, I did used to take his bed and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, like-
You have like a little sister.
I have 2 younger sisters.
Yeah, see, that's the same. Like, for some reason, I feel like it's probably gonna be like similar to that because you like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like that kind of like.
But at the same time, like I'm just like, hey, if you need anything, you can't call mom and dad, call me, and that's pretty much my relationship with my sisters.
Yeah.
It's not super tight. My girlfriend, her and her sister, she has 2 sisters who are twins. Those 3 argue nonstop, and you would think they all fucking hate each other. Like if you just walk in their room, it seems like they're about to rip each other's fucking throats out.
Right.
That's
But
just.
they're actually really super close and weird. I'm like, well,
well,
whatever. I
You
don't
just get-
understand this at all.
it's like yeah, at the end of every conversation, you're like, so was that?
Are you guys like gonna kill each other later, or no, and we'll leave? I'm like, bye, love you, see you later, have a good night. And I'm like, you just told her to fuck off and called her a dumb bitch.
Yeah. Was that
Have
a?
a good night.
They have holes in their doors from punching them.
Yeah.
See, my little brother's a genius. He saw me growing up. My parents used to always get pissed off at me because I was always like an AP student, but I could have been like a straight A kid because I just never really tried. Because I was like, whatever. I'm just kind of go with the wind, like how I am now. My mom was like, you gotta try. You can be number one in the class. You can do this. And I was like, nah. So by the time in high school, I set in, and I was just like an AP student, like normal. My brother's like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna be better than him. I'm gonna be a straight A student, try literally all the time.
Yeah, it was just
he grew up perfect. So like my little brother's like a little perfect child. And I was just like, oh, 100s in all your classes. Thank you, Sam. We love you. Oh, scholarship for college. Yeah, nice. 29 for ACG. Nice.
Dude, that kind of just hit me here. Holy shit.
And I'm like, fuck you, Sam. But on the inside, I'm like, thank you for being the guy I never was.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's why I think I want my little brother to be so good at basketball. I think I
was
gave
a
up on
pretty
sports.
bad kid, and also I'm still pretty stupid. So like my sisters didn't have to really do a lot to surpass the bar. Wasn't that high?
See, I was the oldest sibling at that point, so like I didn't really. That's like my brother. I'm just now starting to like get close with my half brother, but we're now to the age where we can actually like talk on some of it. Like back then, he was probably in high school age, and I'm
Yeah.
still we're 7 years apart at that point, so you can't even fucking talk about anything. But yeah,
It's weird. Super weird.
Tell the story about James Tweedy, and then that's probably gonna be
Tell
the
James
last
Tweedy
one.
story.
It's so fucking funny with Dylan telling it.
it's just like okay, so this was in middle school as well, and it was Miss
Happening fucking time.
Pitcock, okay, or was that
High school.
that's freshman year? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's freshman. Miss Pitcock, she was
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yo, I set off a sting bomb in her class. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well,
thinking of the right
good.
teacher.
She had like
I
the
got
short
suspended
blonde
for it.
hair.
I used to be, like I said, I was a shitty kid. I got bad grades. Fucking just garbage kid.
Well,
That's so funny though.
so we're sitting in.
Here was the funny, quick story about that
Yeah,
one.
no, you're
So
good.
they were like, it was me and a buddy that thought it up. So she goes, everybody writing on a piece of paper who set off the stink bomb. Every one of you rap motherfucker bitches that are listening to this, put my name on that paper. Good fuck off. She goes, all right, 29 people say Colin, and 2 say fuck you. Colin, please go to the
Say
office.
fuck you. 2 people that put that love them.
Man, I don't remember the kid's name. It's some other badass kid.
That's so funny.
That's
Bad
fuck you.
bastards.
Alright,
James
write the,
Tweedy.
write the fucking shit all weird so shit they know you're
Yeah, I just
handwriting.
wrote it with my right hand.
Right, real weird, yeah.
That wasn't me. I wrote my own name.
Would they like shit on you if you just didn't write anything?
I don't know.
Or would you just be like, they'd
Fuck
be
you
like,
seemed like the best idea at the time. I knew I was going down.
dude, they would have been like, you can write it down anonymously.
Yeah, I gotta go out with style.
Good style though. That's
Yeah, they'd be like, anonymous. I would have folded the paper blank.
What
I'm
did
like,
you?
yeah,
I remember after everything was said and done, somebody was like, "What did you write?" And I was like, "Oh, I wrote Colin."
I wrote myself, fuck it. They wouldn't suspect it. James
just try to
Tweedy.
get like somebody else when they showed you paper. Oh, you're the only name out here.
Yeah.
No, my name's Jeff. Whatever.
Yeah. Jesus.
Sorry.
So it's freshman year, not middle school. And I was trying to think. So we were taking like this prerequisite test. So this is really important. So to try and find out where you were really in the class to determine what kind of testing we could actually take. So we're in there, and James Tweedy reminds me of like young Slim Shady in my mind. He's got like blonde hair, but he's like skinny white dude. Like,
I think I know what
but
you're
he's-
talking about.
well,
That might have been the other
he
kid
mouthed
who wrote
off to
"Fuck you."
fucking everybody. Well, pretty much like we're in there, and there's this kid named, what is his name?
CJ Keith.
Oh my god, yes.
Remember
This
him?
kid was disgusting. This kid would like,
If you're listening out
No offense to him.
yeah, sorry pal, but
Sorry,
this
but
is
you
fucking
had
gross.
your shit out of hand in freshman year.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up. So James Tweedy happens to see this CJ Keith kid from across the room do the dirty. So this kid, in the middle of this test, it's fucking quiet. She said no fucking talking. Like, this is Kevin Conklin was in this class too. Like, this was a shitty, like, a little bit of a terrible group for her. But like, literally, she was in there, and yeah, because like it wasn't like we were bad, but we did like getting like in a little bit of trouble. Miss Pitcock was like fun to see a reaction out of, I think. So like everybody really gave her the shit.
She was really.
Everybody loved him, like literally, like when he would do that to her and like fuck with her, Kevin. Like everybody loved that shit.
I know, I used to love it too. I'm like, yeah, get after him. It's hilarious.
But like, so pretty much, like I happened to see, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He used to give her hell, but fucking like so. I happen to see from like across the room, so like say I'm sitting this way, like the back, her desk is in like the corner up there,
Yeah.
just like a square room. Tweety's sitting in front of her desk because she like wouldn't let him go away, and CJ's like over here, and I'm like kind of like looking, I'm done and shit, and like we're sitting there. Tweety's ass isn't fucking done. He like looks up, and CJ's a little bit smart, so he was done and shit. Well, this fucking kid like was like on his phone, like picked his nose, and it was like a really like a big ass.
Like
booger.
a booger.
Juicy.
No,
Big
big
booger.
Full ass
No.
feast right there, baby.
It makes me want to get sick thinking about it because it was like it was huge though, and it like went around his finger and shit, bro. It was huge, and he like fucking just stuck his finger in his mouth and like fucking just like pulled his finger out. There's nothing
Just
on
ate
it.
it.
No, I have a weak stomach for that kind
Oh
of shit.
my god.
And
Early lunch.
Tweety,
No appetizer,
but
no
Tweety
sandwich.
saw it. Tweety saw it happen, and literally like he was like, ah! Like at his desk. This was dead fucking quiet. Listen to
He
this.
just has an instinct reaction. to go,
Yes. No, he goes, ah! I saw you eat that fucking booger, like screaming at this kid.
"Oh, you eat that fucking booger."
Dude, talking like in the middle of this class, Miss Pitcock's like, "What? Watch your mouth." He goes, "No, I saw him eat this fucking booger over there." And CJ's over there like literally eating this booger fucking still. Holy shit!
And he just gets called out. He's like, "It's too late now." I just keeps eating the booger.
He just pulls back out.
Some of the after snot.
Oh, he's like, oh, this spot.
Oh my god! But this was the same kid.
Yeah, he just, yes.
Oh my god.
This was the same kid that would like sit there and pick off like dry pieces of his skin and eat it as well with the pencil.
He's getting those Joey Diaz Coke boogers.
Oh my god.
Just getting high in class.
We're gonna end up dead.
That made me gag a little bit.
We're gonna find it, and we're gonna end up dead.
We're gonna move soon.
He's gonna kill us.
He's gonna kill us.
As soon as he does, we'll buy 2 or 6 tickets to fucking Denver. We'll get out of here. We'll start anew. We'll just go back to school, change our names to something else, grow mustaches, or shave them. But if you got one. No, that's story.
I'm trying to rock single mustache. When the Bronco, the new, Fords redoing the Bronco, my main goal in life is to get the Bronco, trade my car in, shave, cut my hair into a mullet, get a mustache, and just hang out.
Have you seen Eifert
Just
lately?
hang the fuck out.
Whatever you.
There's a cooler in the back with 12 cold Millers. Throw him to a mom in traffic. You look stressed. Not even helping out the little kids trying to get some beer, just helping out moms.
You look stressed.
Exactly.
No, I feel it, honestly. Like, yeah, like something like it really does.
I kind of want to be successful, but at the same time, like, just want to
It's a lot of
drive like a
work.
beat up old Camaro and be a dirtbag. It's way funner and easier.
See, that's what I'm saying. Does it not sound like? Sounds like stupid as fuck to like kind of just leave your job, but would it not just be cool as fuck to like run off with just a little bit of money and take the fuck off?
I think about it nonstop, Dylan.
Like literally just being like, fuck all this, and like hopping in your car and like filling up your gas tank and being like west, and then you just take off.
Like get a dartboard with a map and just wherever.
Yeah, exactly. You end
And
up
I'm terrible at darts, so I'm probably
You end
going to
up
South
somewhere
Africa.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking Uganda is what's gonna happen
You go to
because
America.
I have time to.
How funny would it be if some kid like there's like
He like lands on Kentucky. You're like,
and lands on his exact house in his exact neighborhood, like you know, fuck.
Fate tells you.
he just
stay
packs
the
his
fuck
bags.
right.
He's like goes up to his neighbor's house. He's like, I have a mission. He's like,
He's living at his parents' house. He's like, I'll show them.
already quit his job. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, I took a dartboard and sounds good. So you can have my room. This house. Take your room.
Yeah, so we got to switch rooms.
Specific.
no,
Get your shit out.
You can chill the next hour.
Jesus.
Or just hits him through the ceiling like in the dark.
Imagine getting somewhere garbage though, like North Dakota.
yeah, somewhere really like. See, I'm scared to go to Utah.
Utah's
I
pretty
want to
cool.
go to Utah.
I feel like it'd be
I'd
cool
go to
to see
Utah.
shit in Utah, but I heard Utah's pretty
Chan went to
boring.
Utah. He just got
Did he
back
really?
a little bit ago. Yeah, they went out.
Seems pretty
He went to like Utah
Yeah,
and
see.
Colorado and so. Something he
Colorado
did say
seems
though.
sweet.
So like he went to Utah. Yeah, Wyoming's shit. I'd love to go there. He went to Utah and they were gonna go to Colorado because it wasn't far away. So they go to Colorado, do whatever in Colorado. They're coming back. There's like U.S. Marshal road checks for people bringing weed across state lines. He's like, it's crazy. He's like, they have people's cars pulled over, their whole seats removed, like looking for everything.
God damn, dude. Fuck that. I'd be like, fuck you, dude. I'd be nothing in my car. I'm suing your ass and you're going to give me money for this because this was fucking inconvenient. Now my seats are fucked. I'm gonna using that buying weed and I'm coming back.
What does happen in that instance? Like, say they decide to like slit open your seats and shit. They really think you're fucking like trying to smuggle that shit in. And then they're like,
pretty sure.
"Okay, we found nothing. See ya.
Here's the duct tape.
Hope you like some of that fucking Alaskan leather ripped in half, bitch."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just kind of get fucked on that one. Yeah, you could probably try to get some money out of it, but I doubt you'd win.
I feel like they'd have to give you back. You're like, what the fuck?
That's so insane though. Like,
No, I'm really thinking about that.
Yeah,
Like,
he said it's heavy right there.
just
I guarantee
right
it.
on the border. Like,
Real
it's
heavy.
nuts.
I guarantee it. That's like, I was trying to tell this motherfucker. A cop's gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Dude,
scary.
do you really ever think of this? What if like the borders like there? What's up? Oh, sorry. Like, what if like states are becoming like their own countries now? Like we're all gonna like break apart.
It's kind of like that now. It's getting there. Which I think it should be like that. I think it should be more up to the states. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with states.
Yep.
Doing whatever. Except for ours is fucking
If this
stupid.
one sucks, you can move from this one.
Ours is bad.
Yeah, we're backward as fuck.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
a bunch of stupid ass rules.
Right,
Not being
boys,
allowed to gamble. So, while we're on this subject of stupid ass fucking rules, I would like to talk about how the city of Shepherdsville is a giant fucking shithole
Yeah, kind of.
because I can't buy beer at all
Also,
on
this is-
Sundays,
to
and I
confirm,
didn't know that.
This is last topic because I got school tomorrow.
Oh yeah, right.
He's a
Yeah,
gazette.
you
guy.
nerds
like,
are
yeah.
back in school.
Yeah.
That sucks. But at least you got the drink though.
Yeah, I did.
You
I
couldn't
did,
fuck-
you did have some on-hand beers.
Not this
Good
nerd.
job on that one.
I go to work tomorrow and hate myself.
Dude,
I'm
I
off
literally hate
till
working.
Thursday. I'm gonna hang out and get drunk.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Where do you work at?
Trucking company. I work 4 days on, 4 days off.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, after I was dispatcher, so I like work 12-hour shifts.
Oh,
So I work
okay.
like 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So my schedule's all fucked. My off days are just sit up at night and play video games,
Yeah.
sleep till noon.
My next 100 days, you're gonna suck big fat cock.
Yeah, I guarantee.
School and working, and then this week's gonna suck
I was
because
sitting
I'm
there
busy.
thinking about going back to school. the
Rush-
other day
rush week's gonna make
because
it really
I only
busy.
work 4 days a week and I work at night, so I would always have time.
Let's
Right.
find each other
Just
more.
a lot to do.
Yeah.
I'll be in the Fatal House. So whenever, I'll be at the Fatal House. So whenever you
I'll
want.
probably set up in that field for new points.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be cool. Yeah. Anything you want to talk about, Colin? Last subjects here.
No, just I think I pretty much covered it with I hate city Shepherdsville.
Yeah. I think,
Yeah, there's not a lot to say. It's like I'm cool with my area, but literally as soon as I pretty much get out of my driveway, I'm just not okay with it.
It's just
Second week here, I got flipped off like on this street by an old man that was like definitely like way over the fucking like. I was still driving my Dodge.
I hate people that can't drive.
Yeah, this fucker was all the way over in this shit.
people
Flipped
can't
me
drive
off,
and
yelled
they
at
just
me,
get mad,
old
yeah.
guy.
Old
So
people
That's I expected more out of that. But fuck
Young drivers get a lot of shit, but I think old people are worse.
I'm saying you're either driving all fucked up, probably. So I've seen old people literally like lost in traffic, like moving slow. That scares me. I'm like, holy fuck.
I used to drive with my grandma, and it would feel like I was going in a rocket ship a million miles an hour. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna die. I should be driving to church. I'm like, fuck, grandma, can you please slow? Like, you're like 6 years old.
The opposite of the norm. Grandma's going 95 down the back road.
You morphed in the fucking seat, just fucking, oh goddamn, this fucking G-forces.
Jesus.
But yeah.
Well,
Colin,
Yeah, guys, it's been great. That was it was full of good stuff. Holy fuck.
longest one yet. Yep.
wow. That felt long. I didn't
It
listen to a
didn't feel
couple
that
of the
long,
other
but it felt like,
episodes.
damn, we didn't talk for a while.
No, it actually didn't feel that long, but I could tell we've been going on for a while.
Yeah, you can tell.
The most consistent amount of viewers too.
That's pretty dope. How many?
Like, good.
Hell yeah.
Right around 2 hours. It's been
Jesus.
like about 5 people, like at least like 5, like announced 4.
Right, yeah, people.
We're done. We
Thanks,
started talking-
dickhead.
Thanks, asshole.
Well, anyway, guys, we appreciate it. That's it from me, Joe.
Yeah, take it easy, Colin.
Thanks, guys. Really
All right.
appreciate it.
We'll have you on
Great
anytime you
time.
want. Anytime, brother.